grumpy. Scowl on your face.
And we are live again, I think. Are we live? Test, test, test. Yes, we are live. Hi, guys. So, back with another session of Baldurs Gate 3, though I like to treat them as actual D&D sessions. So, what has happened so far? I forgot to upload some VODs, so I'll just give you the quick rundown. Basically, I've been pretty much down in this area. I killed the hag, like Auntie Ethel, if you'll remember. She was in this camp too. She was feeding people weird stuff. We managed to kill her. After having killed her, we managed to free someone that she had trapped. Like, we met two brothers up here somewhere, and they wanted to save their sister. And it turns out that sister was kept by Auntie Ethel. However, she was there by her own will. She wanted to resurrect her husband Connor actually, and brace yourself, at the expense or cost of her own unborn child. Yes, she was willing to give her child away. Ethel apparently promised her that that she would teach her magic, but she probably would have turned her into another hag, which is terrifying when you think about it. Then we went over here, and we found out that Kaga was in league with the shadow druids. We confronted her because we found a note in the cleft of a huge tree trunk. We confronted Kaga back here at the grove. We managed to persuade her that this is the wrong path. We succeeded in that. Now Kaga will be held to account. However, she did come around and help us against those shadow druids that happened to be the three rats that were hidden among the other druids. They didn't know that they were shadow druids. Also, we managed to find Karlak. Like, guys, I'm so sorry. Like, there's so much stuff missing because I didn't upload the VOD, but I hope this gives you the rough gist of it. We managed to find Karlak. She has this infernal engine in her chest, right? That gives her, like, fire abilities or anything like that. And ultimately, what we just did, we had some infernal iron. I don't know where we found it. I don't remember anymore along our travels, but we gave it to this guy, to Damon, and he managed to adjust and fix the infernal engine somewhat because it was overheating. She was constantly on fire, and now she's fine, it seems, as in it doesn't impact her mood as much, but she's still very hot. She's burning because she was like, she's a regular tiefling, by the way. She's not a demon, but she was modified by Zariel in Avernus and used as a like super soldier kind of thing. And this is where we're at. We have a new party member. As you can see, I completely changed my party. And yeah, like, I just wanted to have a kind of a different flavor of companions for once. I used to have Will with me as well, but yeah, I kind of decided against taking him along. I still haven't solved this one. We still have to talk to Pandirna, but we will do that once we get back. For now, guys, I don't know if you remember, we have to free a wayward druid. And I thought we'd just get around to it and finally act on it. Which is, we have to free Brother Halson. So this is what we're gonna do. There they are. So, and we have Astarion with us as well, our rogue. Though I must say, I would have rather taken the Blade of the Frontier with me. Also, I don't know if you guys recall, like, the Blade of Frontier, like Will, he wanted to kill Karlak. That's also a thing that we still have to solve. Because I thought they would have an exchange at the camp, and when I went to the camp, nothing happened. So this is basically the state of things. This is how far we've gotten so far into the game. And all I'll do now is basically just, you know, complete the scenario, I guess, as good as or as well as we can. So, here we go. Next destination is not here. In case you're wondering, I found gnolls somewhere up here. Like, I didn't know gnolls were born from dying hyenas, which was kind of gnarly to see. But yeah, what we're gonna do is we're gonna find the missing shipments and search for survivors of the caravan. And then from there, we're going to go and defeat the goblins. So let's go. So there's my people. We are all level 4, so we are not exactly to be trifled with.
Beautiful and serene. It looks so nice in the upper city parts.
Upper city, huh? Swish.
Oh boy.
Spent much time there myself.
I'll happily take you if we survive this bug's banquet.
Sounds good. I've always been curious what a patriarch looks like.
The thing is, Karlach used to be a thief as far as I've heard. And to be honest, she's probably my favorite character so far that has joined us. Like, not even exaggerating when I say this. She's probably my favorite. So let's go and get some warm-up for the goblin camp. We are going here. There's more gnolls up here. We're gonna kill those gnolls. We found Karlach somewhere over here. We're gonna kill those gnolls. Warm up a bit.
Lying in wait for an ambush.
Don't worry about it.
You can take a day off once in a while, Lae'zel.
Exactly.
Days off. I'd even forego sleep if such a thing were feasible.
Hmm.
The one advantage an elf holds over a Githyanki.
So let's see. This way, this way, this way. And now we jump. This is important.
Smell that? Blood. This whole plain reeks of it.
Of what?
A fine day, won't it?
I do not need awakening. My senses are sharp as steel.
She's like Drax, the Destroyer. Okay, let's keep going on. So, see guys, this is what happened. There were these hyenas here, and they were bloated, and then boom, they exploded each time, and like newborn gnolls were born out of them. And gnolls are like humanoid hyenas basically in terms of looks. And that was gnarly to watch, like seeing it burst out of like the hyena's stomach was freaking gnarly. You hear that? Did you guys hear that? So, let's see. We might as well save the game. New save, and here we go. There will be gnolls ahead. There, you see them?
Should mind my step.
So, we have to be smart.
Best be on my way. Don't mind if I do.
Okay. Let's wait for that idiot over there to turn around. So we can ambush this guy, Flint. He's the warlord. If we take him out, I think the other ones will be easier to kill. That's just my hunch. Okay guys, are you ready? Enough strategizing, let's go.
That symbol in blood, what does it mean?
Good, we surprised them. Yes, this is exactly what I wanted. Okay, find the missing shipment. Let's do some cleanup, shall we? Nice, and we have help. Like, these guys are helping us, we are not alone. Otherwise we would have been outnumbered. Oh my god, there's more people than I thought. Let's take out Flint first. He's the most dangerous variable here. I assume that this guy is capable of buffing everybody. So, here's the thing guys, I'm not gonna reload anything in this fight. If we miss, we miss. If we hit, we hit. And ultimately I will reload obviously reload the battle when we go game over, but that's the only instance. I actually want to have the gnarly experience. Let's go. I don't know what just happened. Guy tried to trigger, I assume, some sort of sequence. Like a cutscene, but nothing happened. Is this a bug? Are we out of luck right now? Are we experiencing a bug live? I didn't do anything. Nothing is happening, guys. Oh god. Did we actually just encounter a bug mid-game? Did this really just happen? Okay, what do we do now? What can we do? Combat log doesn't offer any explanations. Okay. Okay, something went wrong. I don't know what happened. As you can see, I forgot to mention I also adjusted my difficulty. I have played all the way up until today on balanced difficulty, but it didn't really go anywhere as in terms of like fun. It was just like gnarly, honestly. It was really hard. And I decided to set it to an easier difficulty, because I'm actually a beginner. And I think I got a bit too enthusiastic about experiencing the game in like a very, let's say, merciless way. Like it wasn't a hard difficulty, but it felt very hard regardless to me. And yeah, I'm all out of healing items. I'm all out of options really. So this is where we're at. So now I know that probably the problem is that we hid. What if we face them head on?
Shouldn't have made me your enemy.
What happens then? Again, but now at least is the fight? Yes, the fight is, however, now playing out normally. That's the important bit. We will try this, we will see how far we come, and if we don't get far, we'll try with the sneaky one again, like where we sneak up on the boss and then just kill them one by surprising them. It's okay, like, if we die, we die. Like, we are just letting the dice roll how they may. We will not get crazy. So, let's see. We cannot reach them from here, so I suggest we use a firebolt. We missed. Next one, what do you guys do? Boom, he threw some AoE item.
We should help.
Yes, please.
Don't be a fool, lad. Shut your mouth and keep your head down. Leave the hero.
Ollie's a good one.
Don't value their own skin.
We're literally saving you, but fine. Okay. So 1, 2, whoa, there's quite a lot of them. There's many enemies around me. I don't think we can beat this. So maybe we have to find a more creative way around this. I feel like going into this cave is part of that, but we will find out. We'll find out, that's the fun bit. There's always more than one solution to these situations. Whoops, I made a mistake. I didn't see this guy over there. What shall we do? Scroll of web. I don't think I can use rush attack. No, like that used up a slot, right? So let's use a ranged attack on this guy. Okay, that wasn't too bad. That did some decent damage. Let's use Karlach. Let's use a normal main hand attack. Reckless attack. And I missed. That's too bad. Let's end the turn. Yeah. Okay, I'm back in action. I need a potion. And I need a better position. So let's get out of... Oh shit, I cannot move away from here. Okay, end turn. Using the potion might have been a mistake. Nice, that was a miss. Whoa, that was enough to kill me. Okay, that not too bad. Let's see. I mean, it is bad, but I do get a better glimpse or a better sense of the abilities and the damage these enemies can do. So I'm treating this very much as like a testing run. So what happens now? I can't control the dead, I get that. Whose turn is it now? It's his turn. Let's kill this one in the back here first. Firebolt? Yeah, that was a disadvantage. I tried it regardless. I need to be more cognizant of the fact that there is always like a probability shown or displayed whenever it comes to attacking someone. And I need to take that into account. I need to place myself more smartly in the terrain. Remember? Just like I did in front of the gate when the goblins attacked. So main hand attack on this guy. Okay, very good. And another main hand attack. Okay, her accuracy isn't that good. Too bad. Okay, I think I know now. I think I know. Like, this is definitely not a fight I can undertake yet. I have to get stronger. I think when I'm level 5, because Flint is also on level 5, I think that's when I'll do it. This is a lesson in humility, I guess. So Astarion is also down. Yeah, I think, guys, I think I have a pretty... I have a pretty clear idea now where I stand in terms of strength. That's good to know. We're not prepared yet to face these enemies. We basically just died. Like, our party is down. Like, we didn't need to wait for that to happen to Lizelle and Karlak. It was obvious, right? From the moment, like, 2 of our party members were gone. That's a fixed thing. This is one, I think this is the advantage of playing this as a video game over, like, an actual campaign. I mean, I guess that maybe the most dungeon masters would adjust stuff in a way that we maybe have a chance to get away. I don't know. But yeah, like, I don't really mind, like, being more creative then. So, okay, when we get here, we won't have a way to get over. I mean, unless you had a mage that could teleport, then it would be possible. Okay, for now, we're leaving this behind, and we're actually going to tackle the goblins. See, and I'm not cutting this out, I'm letting you all see my failures. It's part of the fun, I guess, like, at least for me. Like, kind of having a cool idea, or thinking at least that it's cool, and then suddenly messing up big time. That's also part of the process, I guess. Which kind of makes me curious. Like, I wonder how a regular D&D campaign plays in comparison. Because I do assume that the Dungeon Master or the DM would be probably very merciless and even allow your party to be killed. But I guess many of them maybe give you a way out. So, I don't know. Like, all I have going on in terms of experience when it comes to D&D is genuinely some YouTube clips I watched recently on, like, Critical Role and such, and Matt Mercer. Like, I think Baldur's Gate 3 especially kind of created that curiosity in me. But yeah, it's not like I didn't have it on my radar, by the way. So let's see. We just go this way then. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going straight ahead. One thing I know now is that we are definitely not at a level where we can contend with, like, those gnolls. They were level 5. Maybe we should try to kill those gnolls when we are level 5 or level 6. I think this is when we are best prepared, in my opinion. Okay, guys, what do we do? Left or right? Any ideas? Over there, it seems to be like an enormous fort. And in that direction, I think... Oh. There's ruins over there. I mean, no matter where I look, there's adventure galore. So I think let's go and free the druid first, shall we? Wait. I think the druid is in the ruins. I don't think... Oh, wait, maybe there's different ways to access this place. You see that bridge over there? So maybe this is like a point where we can maybe sneak in, or maybe we'll see. Like, if there are guards, then, like, I think their entire camp is a lot larger than we thought. So let's go this way first. Let's see if there's any goblins waiting for us this way. I'm curious. Oh, everything is burned. You see this? Oh boy. I hope this doesn't bode ill for us. Let's go straight ahead. Everything is on fire. Like, you see the embers? So this is part of the goblin camp, in fact. Sharp Eyes Nerd. We better save our game to be smart about this. The goblin camp. So the goblins in the blighted village didn't attack us, and that makes me hopeful that maybe we can get out of this by conversation, by means of conversation, that is. And there's also a way for us to get up here, possibly in the event of a fight, to position ourselves better. Okay. And is that a cave? Oh my god, this is so awesome. There's so many points of ambush. Okay, so if we need to attack, we have two ways. We can pick the high ground, which I think for casters especially is very useful and for ranged attackers. And maybe with this one we can actually send Astarion this way through the cave and ambush them from behind. So we have many, many venues of attack. Let's keep that in mind. And let's approach them amicably for now.
Wardrum. One of those can summon fighters far and wide.
Where's the war drum? Oh. Oh, we need to take out the war drum or they will summon more. See, this is why it's important to maybe take this route. So when they are distracted, we'll go down there and destroy it, and then we can take out the entire goblin outpost here. But maybe we don't need to kill them at all. Like, see, they're neutral. So let's talk to them.
Look it, Claw. Sapper's here. Unless you got another reason to be here. Fexite.
That's kind.
The mark glows, but you
Oh.
feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
Okay, I'm too tired. Nature. So I'm a sorcerer and I'm a fighter, right? So I should act accordingly. Like, my character obviously has his own personality. However, I decided to play not how I as a person would act in that world, but how my character would act. So my character is someone who was born basically in the wilderness and survived there, being like, you know, descended from dragons somewhat. And he learned to fight despite having that magical aptitude. That's why he's a dual classer. Like, he is fighter and sorcerer. I'm looking for someone named Halsin. Fighter, intimidation. So this would be one of the first options. To offer my sword to your boss. You can be my first demonstration if you like. Nature. I don't know if I have any aptitude towards that, but let's read the option. Glossy coat on that animal. Does she belong to the Norderland Vorgata family? Your leader summoned me. Deception. Maybe fighter and intimidation will do better with goblins because they seem very rough around the edges, so let's try that. Let's go. Dice, be with me. Nice. And keep in mind, no more reloads. So, success. I just adjusted the stream title. So,
Down, Claw. Bad girl. She's
Okay.
a little overexcited. Been a busy day. Lads are celebrating.
okay. Then that noise coming from behind you, good or bad?
Depends who you are. We're celebrating a raid. No better time in camp than this.
Ah, I see.
For a bit of fun before it dries up.
And what about a raid on what?
The guts out of Joaquin's rest we did. Inns are good for gutting. Lads even captured some Duke.
Oh,
Worth celebrating, that is.
I don't know what that inn is, but I'm sure we'll find out. I'm looking for someone named Halsin.
If he ain't one of us, and if he's here, he's down in the pits.
Save the druid if you must. If we spill goblin blood on the way, all the better.
Oh, shut up, please. You'll get us into trouble. Okay. Whew. That worked out. Let's go past these guys. Thankfully, they're amicable. The intimidation worked, guys. We didn't have to fight. Oh my god, I'm so relieved. Imagine if we would have had to fight them. This could have gone terribly wrong on so many levels. It's not even funny. Okay, we managed to get past the goblin guard. I'm still very relieved. That was very tense. Intimidation worked out. So they are now celebrating a raid that they just gotten out of. Let's have a look around. So this is the cave I intended to send Astarion on in case we had to fight them. And there's some goblins. Let's see if they know where Halsin is. Or the pits that the goblin mentioned where supposedly Halsin is being kept. Okay. Let's see. Warlock Todd, Devout Wasp, and Sharp Eye Slug. So let's talk to these two, or these three, sorry. So let's approach them and see what they have to say.
Looking at a future true soul, you are. Boss Ragslin says I'm next in line.
Oh, true soul, like the ones that were influenced by this absolute. Remember, we met some people outside of camp?
Tribe?
Tribe.
Tribe.
I don't know what that means, but I guess I did well.
And the Knoll gnawed her arm clean off. So much for the flaming fist, eh?
Flamin' Fist. Baldurian, you saw a Flamin' Fist? Where?
You ain't here. We sacked Joaquin's Rest and left it to burn.
Oh,
Drow flinging magic, Knoll snapping off heads.
oh shit.
Nothing but a pile of ash by now.
What in this Joaquin Rest? We have to find it. Were there any survivors?
Bunch of prisoners got towed to Moonrise. City snobs mostly. But the flaming fist? Pile of smoking corpses.
So that's interesting. So there was apparently an inn called Joaquin's Rest. And this is the raid that they are celebrating. They raided that place. However, I didn't come across a place named like that. Do you happen to know where the way to Moonrise?
Know the broken road? Nah. I'll tell you real slow like, so you don't miss it.
Okay.
North.
It's to the okay. The Moonrise thing is to the north, where they took the prisoners to. Okay, I get that.
Why the hell not? To Priestess Gut.
But one thing that does confound me a bit. So there is apparently. This is the crash that we go to the like this is the Githyanki crash, where apparently they can help us get rid of the Illithid. However, for now, let's focus on the Goblin camp. I don't know like anything else for now. Let's focus on getting that tadpole out of our head. We'll take care of the rest later. Okay. I do, however, think that I would like to exchange Astarion for someone else. How about Astarion for Will? Let's leave Astarion here. Like, Astarion can be a bit of a prick, if I'm honest. Either for Will or for Shadowheart.
Ask about Cazador.
No, I wanted to talk about something else.
Ask.
I'll ask about Cazador another time. I think it's better if you stay here in camp for a while.
Hurt.
Please just stay here. So, and let's take Shadowheart with us. I think Shadowheart is a pure cleric, right?
Karlach's temper is a sight to behold.
Hmm?
She'll need to be careful. That rage will burn her right out.
She needs a voice of reason, that's why I want to take her along.
Almost pleasant traveling with company. If you ignore all the... Alright, some...
Good. I need that voice of reason in my party, that's important. Even if she's not the strongest. Everybody is a bit crazy. Will is also good, but he has this weird secret. I don't know if I can trust him yet, but we'll find out. Let's leave camp. I think now we're ready. Let's go onward. This is where we came from. Now let's head forward. Are you guys ready? I'm kind of nervous about this. I don't know how this will play out. Save. So, let's go. Oh wow, look at those statues. There we go. Whoa. What's happening? What?
Hear my voice. Obey my command.
What the hell? Someone is trying to control us.
Irresistible. You recognize the overwhelming authority that you
What?
used on others, only infinitely stronger.
Wow.
Your vision clouds, leaving you in a dark, featureless shadowscape. Nothingness in every direction.
What's happening?
There are 3 figures before you. an armored male elf exuding power and command.
Okay.
A handsome younger man with a quick, easy smile. And a pale young woman with even paler eyes.
Who are they?
These are my chosen. They speak for me.
Uh-huh.
Aid their search for the weapon, and you will be worthy to stand beside them in my presence.
What is happening?
The visions fade and the voice falters as a strange energy swells around you. The many-sided artifact. Somehow you understand it's repelling the presence.
Oh. What is this? This is Shadowheart's artifact.
Power grows, my forces gather.
Okay.
The reckoning draws near.
What's happening?
It's quelled. The artifact's doing.
That voice, those visions. What just happened?
Answer presents itself. The artifact is dormant. The voice and visions are gone.
Why do I have that artifact? Shadowheart, you have explained this to me. What's happening here?
Something the matter? Wait. It hurts.
What? What the hell was that?
Joyous little affliction that visits me with screaming agony on occasion.
Uh-oh.
I'd be lying if I told you I know what causes it.
Shit.
Don't worry. Can't hurt you. Only me. It's just an old wound.
Uh-huh.
Me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about.
You sure, yeah?
It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least. In case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you.
That isn't the problem.
Something I have to live with.
We just experienced some crazy stuff. How badly does it hurt?
Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage.
Turn to other matters. Something strange happened. That artifact you carry, it seemed to just come to me.
I know. I don't understand how exactly, but I felt it go to you. It's important. Keep it close.
Wait, you don't want it back?
I do, but the artifact has a will of its own, and powers to enforce it. It likely won't let me take it back.
I don't understand. What is it?
What I can do is to stay close. Bide my time. Eventually I'll need to take it. Then I'll have to see what can be done about that.
I see. There's more to this. How did you get the artifact to begin with? That's the question. And I feel like she's still not gonna answer.
Suppose, if we're going to keep helping each other, I might as well tell.
Oh, finally.
I was part of a group sent to retrieve it. Bring it to Baldurs Gate for our goddess,
Oh, she's a cleric.
the mistress of the night.
Shah.
It's my mission to deliver the artifact to her secret cloister in Baldur's Gate.
Ah. Oh shit.
Hurts.
Again?
Now that you have the truth, please don't make a big fuss about it.
Oh crap. So maybe that thing, that pain that she has in her hand, maybe that flares up when she does something that her goddess doesn't like? Okay. Like that's just a hunch. Like I don't know if I'm right, but it's kind of up, like she was maybe about to tell us more and suddenly that thing flares up again. So that's odd. Like someone giving a little like electric jolt in order to prevent them from doing anything. So what should we pick? I'll decide whether to make a fuss or not. How to trust someone who's holding out on me? Nah, that's not fair. We just met. It's still the first day. You could have told me. How long were you going to keep this a secret? Nah, she didn't know us. She didn't know if she can trust us. I don't like this option either. I didn't agree to join up with a Shah worshipper. I don't know what Shah worshippers are. I don't even know what Shah is. I know only that it's a goddess, apparently. So why would I hate her for this? I don't care who you worship. We have bigger problems. This is more in line with what I think. I would pick this.
True. I didn't think you'd react so pragmatically. Perhaps I should have told you sooner.
Yep. Now that the truth is out, tell me more.
All right. As I said, Shah is my patron, my mistress.
Uh-huh.
Goddess of darkness and loss.
Oh, sounds ominous.
You've heard of her?
No. Remind me, please. She doesn't sound very appealing going by her titles. That would be my first inclination, but for now I just want to hear how she characterizes her without attaching any judgment or bias onto it. Let's hear what she has to say.
My Lady Shah is the Night Singer.
The Night Singer.
Patron of darkness and loss.
Mm-hmm. Fascinating. Please continue.
Most fear the dark, like children. Because in darkness they see their fears reflected.
Word.
Shah teaches us to step beyond fear, beyond loss. In darkness, we do not hide. We act. Pain.
That's cool, kinda.
The promise of better days. All of these are heavy cloaks that bend our backs and burden our hearts.
Hmm.
We shed those cloaks. Before Shah, we stand gloriously naked, beyond the vanities of mortals.
So this is interesting. I mean, you could also apply the logic when it comes to the night, right? Yes, it can be scary, but beyond what you just said, isn't the night also something soothing? Like when you need to sleep, trying to sleep in the dark is a lot more like pleasant than sleeping in broad daylight, isn't it? Like when the sun is shining on your face, I guess. So I kind of like the way she phrased that. It seemed like there's always two sides to something. Yes, loss we usually would associate with something negative. But sometimes you have to forget stuff to make place for new stuff, right? Imagine if you were to remember every pain, every trauma of your life. If you never got to the point where you could just forget certain things and move on in life. I'm not trying to say that things should remain unresolved, but there is a reason why sometimes we just forget stuff, either because it's lost its use or its usefulness rather, or maybe sometimes because it's something that can prove detrimental to remember. So isn't that also in psychology one of the things that torments people who have especially good memories, where they remember every embarrassing moment? You guys remember this. You sometimes you like lie awake at night and you just can't fall asleep and you remember every embarrassing thing you ever said and did. It only gets worse. So I don't know, like maybe again, like maybe things are not always black and white, and I kind of like that. Sounds daunting. I don't think it's for me. How exactly do Shah worshippers turn people to their goddess? And the third option, when you put it like that, it seems strangely comforting. I'll be honest, to me, when I listen to her like that, and also applying the logic I just said, it does sound comforting. However, I feel like there is never just a good side to anything. There's probably a very big downside to everything she's said too. So I don't know how far this goes, but based on what she's said right now, it sounds okay actually.
There's comfort, yes. But often there has to be pain beforehand. We tear down the lies the world is drunk on. The
Okay.
institutions they trust, the so-called gods they worship, the lives they cling to. We destroy false idols, topple corrupt organizations, fight heretics wherever they're found.
That's kind of cool.
There's often suffering, death even. Many people break before they embrace Shah's truths.
Now here's the problem, right? How do you decide whether or not a god is real or not? Like Shah could be having a beef with another god and just declare him a fake one or a false one to her followers, right? So again, this is one of those instances where I say, like, there is no black and white in this. It doesn't seem as easy as it sounds. Especially, don't forget, she is a worshipper. So she has a very clear bias in favor of her goddess. Keep that in mind. What should we say? It sounds evil. I won't cast judgment on your beliefs. I'd be lying if I said it didn't sound convincing. You should tell me more sometime. I think I'm more inclined to be neutral about it. I can't cast judgment on someone's beliefs, especially when I don't know everything about it.
Curious. Most are afraid of my lady.
Why would
I
I?
think I did well by joining you. Most agreeable company.
Well, I agree. Turn to other matters. I want to get to know you more, Shadowheart. I want to talk about all that's happened to us. We should journey separate. Okay, no. So one of these two. I mean, if we have the opportunity to learn more about her, we should grasp it because she was a bit harder to crack earlier on. So let's see what she has to say.
You already know my biggest secrets. What more can you ask?
Word. Yeah, she's not wrong. What drew you to Shah worship? That's a good question, actually.
She took me in when no one else would. Without her, I wouldn't be alive. She's my mother. She nurtures me, cares for me, loves me. Don't believe
See.
the lies the Selûnites tell.
Oh, Selûne. We saw a statue of Selûne in the Owlbear Cave, and I wasn't able to interact with it. This is interesting. So Selûne is Selûne diametrically opposed to Shar? So if Shar is the goddess of loss and darkness, is Selûne the goddess of light and something else? That's interesting. That's very interesting. Let's keep that in mind for now. Let's catalog that. Let's archive that. So let's turn to other matters. Yeah, there's nothing else left to say, so let's leave it at this for now. But what just happened was interesting. I still am trying to wrap my head around what just happened. That effect that popped up, like around our heads, it looked like the Illithid influence, like that tadpole doing stuff. But I don't think that's what it was. I feel like that was another entity, like speaking to us, another god, apparently. And that god showed us a vision of 3 followers that we are supposed to help in finding some sort of artifact, if I remember correctly. So I don't know what that means right now. Was that the absolute that the goblins talked about? Like, what is happening here? There's a lot to figure out. So let's keep going for now. Let's keep all of this in mind. Let's not try to forget anything. As opposed to Shar's teaching, I guess. So...
Captured themselves a bard.
My character actually said something. I can't recall when my character last said something. I'm kind of... I'm kind of shocked. Oh. The bard sounds terrified, guys. Man, look at the chaos.
His name is Droraxon, his voice absolute.
Holy crap, this is Volo. Do you guys remember we met Volo in the Grove and he was like taking notes on the things that we've seen and he insisted that we saw a dragon when we didn't and then he vanished. What's he doing here? I didn't know Volo was a bard. Grat the trader? Let's approach.
A stranger in a fair camp. Here follow with
Oh boy.
crown and with scepter.
Dude, he's so terrified.
Short work of the innkeeper made.
They enjoy it actually? What the fuck?
The captives were many. Goblin kind had reduced them to cowering filthenny. So
What?
raise it, your
Dude, this is so bad.
train them with pride. Draw Raxlin, the true soul, had led you glide.
No, guys, your taste sucks. They actually enjoy this shit. Okay, giving your rapt attention. This is so bad. Wait, Fragulous, Glide. I don't know this language. I haven't heard those words either. I thought for a second, like that I had a stroke reading those words, unless they actually exist. Bravo, boo. Head off the stage. Here's the thing, right? We could steer the audience against Volo. Volo was kind of a dick to us earlier. However, I feel like we should help him because he seems to be in a perilous situation. So maybe if we hype up the audience rather than question him and making him like come up with new stuff, because I think giving him rapt attention will force him to think further, and that might make things worse. The second one sounds more like us like questioning him publicly, which might make all the other goblins kind of mad, thinking that we were screwed over. So let's go with Bravo. Let's play along. You know, let's pretend that everything's cool.
Who's that? Friend of yours? You up to something?
Uh-oh.
Not. What are you doing? I'm busy here.
You lying.
To you. Never.
If we mess up, shit.
Let's continue our ballad. Draw Raxlin.
Oh crap.
Draw Raxlin.
Just smile.
Draw Raxlin.
Uh-oh.
Draw Raxlin.
You broke him.
Wait, wait. Draw Ragslin. We
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Come on, pigeon. Back to your cage.
Oh shit.
Look what you've done.
I see. They allow him to stand
My name's Gribbo, idiot.
under open air as long as he sings, and when not, he gets back to cage. So much for us helping him. We made it worse. Oh no! She shoved him down the stage. Dude, I bought one of your books almost, but it was too expensive. Wizards of the Coast wanted too much money. I think it was like 40 bucks, and I said hell no. So let's see. There's so many of them. Like, who do we speak to? Warlock Gurk. Like Gherkin?
Grab a drink before you see the priestess, Smacker. The branding stings something proper.
Oh, wait, what? You let her burn you? Why? Like, they will probably reply, because it's an honor. So what can we do to play along? Can this priestess heal people too, or does she just brand them?
Seen her carve more folk than she's cured.
Okay.
Still, she's a chosen of the absolute now. See for yourself.
Ah.
Get inside and follow the sound of squealing novices.
Okay, so the Absolute is some sort of god, and we have, like, his priestess here. Okay, let's go in. What the frick is that? What is this? I've never seen... What is this? Okay, wait, I gotta talk to this. Who the frick are you, dude? You look crazy.
I ain't paid to talk. Keep walking.
Bro, what are you? What the frick is this guy?
No more sparkly stuff for him.
Oh, there's a waypoint. Let's unlock it. Oh, he trains them on torture?
Once worshipped her. Her patronage couldn't spare this place from goblins, clearly.
Oh, Selûne. Look at her being all Schadenfreude. Wait. Okay, we unlocked the fast travel point. Next to a goblin that's apparently teaching the others how to kill humans, or to kill in general.
Stonecraft.
So let's go in, let's head to the priestess. Let's find out what's actually happening here. Who is this Absolute that they all talk of? And there are so many named goblins, like Tracker Gricka, Tracker... What is this? Klaga? What do they have to say?
Enjoying the view. Looking tasty in these new breeches, ain't I?
What the fuck? They look quite fetching on you.
Proper stylish, ain't they? Nicked 'em off this dwarf we're cooking.
Oh, what the fuck? Do you make a habit of eating dwarves?
Good meat, if you can get it. Better than bloody chicken, anyhow.
Ew.
Poor as a chicken. Nothing in his pants except a couple of coins and some lousy poem.
Uh-oh. I love poetry. Can I see?
Sure you can. But a look's all you're getting. For all I know,
Ew.
Rasta was some famous bard. And you'll be sending his last words for a pretty penny.
Okay.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
Yeah. I cannot activate that. Persuasion, you're wasting your time. Dwarven poetry is useless. I want that poetry for some reason now. Advantage? Let's see. Oh, I think with the bonus I should pass this check. And yeah, here we go. Nice. Success.
Shite! You might as well use it as bog roll then. I'll
Give it to me.
tending the meat.
Bro, this is so... this is so weird. So, where is the poetry? Where is the Dwarven poetry? It's always so hard to find stuff in my inventory. It's so full. Is this it? No, this is a blueprint. Ah, no, this is a goblin's drawing. Guys, I'm losing my damn mind. Where is it? Did it have a name? Was there a quest attached to this? How do you guys navigate this very confusing inventory system? Like, where do I see if an item is new? This is a childlike drawing, this is a blueprint, this is shipment orders I found, a stamped handbill. Where are you, poem? I'm losing my damn mind. Maybe I'll have to put, but you know what I'll do? I'll take one of those pouches up here. I think I'll put in everything that I've read in there, and all that's unread will this way always show up in the inventory, and I'll know immediately what it is. This is not it. Blacksmith note, as per my last letter. It must be a letter. Half-tone note. Nope, 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 nope. These are the Aethel letters. Household prayer. Nope. Perfumed letter. Personal note. A stamped handbill. This is for recruiting. This is the message we found at the beach. A ritual diagram. This is the one we found in the undergrowth with the spider. With the spider ritual, the spider transformation. Oh, this could be it. This could be it. Let's read this one. Is this it? No, this is theater. We'll check that out another time. I don't know what it is right now. And what about this one? The other tracker. What about her?
Ain't ready yet.
Oh, it's a him.
Wolves take an age to roast.
Okay. Where did you find a dwarf?
He found us. Don't know what he was doing here or where he came from. Lads inside are trying to get answers.
Oh.
One of his mates.
Was one of his mates a druid? I can get you answers. Where's the prisoner?
Enjoy poking holes in people, do ya? He's inside. Keep to the right and follow the screams.
Got it. Oh crap, this shit's morbid. Okay, now we know. Oh, maybe it's a quest item and we have to give it to his companion. Okay. Okay, I know now. Let's save again. So far everything is going great. The goblins aren't fighting us. Maybe we can dissuade them from attacking at the grove again. So, guard Gorgon.
No, go inside.
Okay. Oh, that's all he says? Like, we met this very eloquent ogre before with his two mates. Like, he's definitely not the norm.
Oh, come on now.
Oh, crap.
Oi, so much fun that those thieves almost got part. Oi, ain't no party in here.
Okay,
We're doing the Absolute's work.
I believe you.
State your business now.
The mark glows.
Yeah, I don't have...
In response,
my pole is not working. My tadpole. Not that pole. Deception. I've got an audience with the one in charge. You don't need to know about my business. Move. They seem ready to attack. Be the one to strike first. Let's try deception. Add bonus. So, oh, this will be a hard roll, but I have advantage. Yes! Oh, thank God. Okay. It worked. Continue.
Well, you ain't the first foreign type, I suppose.
Thank you very much.
You have to be a bit more specific, though, mate. Absolute's got a few favourites around here. You here to see Priestess Gut, Boss Ragslin, or the Drow?
I'm here for Ragslin or Priestess. I want to find the Priestess first because she seems the one guiding them, and considering that everybody is following the Absolute, I think this might be important. I don't know how important this choice is, so let's create a new save. And let's see. I think it's possible that each dialogue option will place us on a different path. So let's be on the safe side. I want to see Priestess Gut.
Do you now? Might feel different once she puts a burning brand to ya.
We'll see.
She's through the main doors. Just follow the smell of burnt goblin arse.
Ew. What the fuck?
Racket.
Dude.
As if mingling with a horde of goblins wasn't bad enough.
Oh, she's dissing now.
What we have to do, then get out of here.
Okay. Not your usual haunt, I take it?
Quite the understatement, but yes. Let's not linger in this place any more than necessary.
Her armor's really cool, by the way. So, let's save. Oh shit, I overwrote the one that I just did. Oh well, I still have the one in front of the gate, so it's fine. Let's go. Let's find Priestess Gut. Always straight ahead, right? Ah, see, we have 3 quest markers. They have 3 leaders. Defeat all goblins. Rescue Volo. Maybe we can free Volo too.
Because she chose me. You know where?
Smells like burnt flesh in here.
Yep, it does. Probably smell like goblin ass, to quote the god. Ew, what the fuck? Oh, that's how they get their brand on their eye. True soul god.
Now here's somebody special. The Absolute has touched you, hasn't she? Priestess Gut needs to touch you too. Hold out your arms so I can mark your flesh.
Why should I let you brand me? I assume this mark has a purpose.
Shows our devotion to the Absolute. These maggots see how strong we are with her guidance.
Okay.
The whole camp will be branded soon, and you should be too. You ready? Brace yourself. This'll sting.
Actually, I'd rather not go through this.
Need it. After all, you're special, ain't ya? Like me.
She probes your mind, tangling your thoughts with hers.
Oh.
A familiar
Oh.
She too carries a power. Darkness seems to swallow the temple.
Oh.
You with a vision of the goblin priestess receiving instruction from a handsome young man.
Oh.
One of the chosen.
One of the 3 chosen we saw.
Dissolves away. You stand before the goblin priestess in the temple once again.
Oh, she probably saw also my vision.
Faith floods into you, a tide of shuddering ecstasy. Her tadpole nestles within that mania.
Okay.
Secure. Hidden.
I feel you in there, digging around. Works both ways. And I saw some weird shadows swimming around in your head just now.
Okay.
Maybe I can help with that. Us true souls gotta look out for one another.
Oh, okay, I'm safe from the branding. That's good. That's good. So first hurdle, guys. We managed to get through. That's a good place to start. Do you think you can fix whatever's causing those shadows? There's a creature inside my head. Can you help with that? Any help would be appreciated. I need a healer. Can we talk privately? This is a sensitive matter. Do you think you can fix whatever's causing those shadows?
With the Absolute's will, I can fix anything. Let's deal with this in my chapel. It's private.
Okay.
And it's not interfering with true soul business.
Okay.
Priestess,
like
we
us.
want the mark.
Why do they think they're talking to a god?
Ain't we good enough for the Absolute?
Let's follow her for now. I want to find out what she can do. These are private chambers, I assume.
Oi, come here. I ain't waiting around.
Here I am.
Ready to clear your head.
What exactly are you going to do?
Whatever the Absolute tells me to. Don't worry, she loves you. I can tell.
The fuck? Okay. Alright, I'm ready.
Crowd of gawpers. Everybody else needs to leave.
Okay.
Ready to clear your head.
Yep. I'm ready.
Want a crowd of gawpers. Everybody else needs to leave.
Oh, so I need the others to step away for a bit, I guess. Okay.
Never a dull moment.
Ready to clear your head?
I am.
Don't want a crowd of gawpers. Everybody else needs
Oh,
to leave.
out of the room then. Okay, I get it, I get it. Guys, wait outside, please. Let's find out what she can do. Like, if this helps against the tadpole or whatever we have in our head, the better.
Ready to clear your head? Smart.
Okay.
All you need to do is open yourself to the Absolute. And I'll do the rest.
Wait, what the fuck?
Don't want anyone peeping on private matters. So... there
Okay.
we go. Secret and safe. Well, secret.
Okay.
Psionic feelers creep across your mind like a pickpocket's fingers seeking flaws in fabric.
Oh shit. Seal your mind against the intrusion.
Slippery in there. What are you hiding?
Relax your mind, directing it to the memory of your infection.
The mind flayer reaches out to her from your memories.
Help!
Okay.
We need to fish that thing out before it eats any important parts of your brain.
Yep. Pretty sure one of those parasites is squirming in your head too.
No. It's messing with your brain. You're seeing things, probably hearing voices too, yeah?
Then get it out of me.
Don't you worry. I've got everything I need to fix you. Might get a bit messy though.
Give me a little time to prepare.
Time's the one thing you don't have. We gotta get this thing out now.
Oh shit. What exactly does your plan involve?
It involves you putting your trust in the Absolute. Simple.
Oh shit. What do I do? God. Let's create a new save. I want to know what happens. Let's see. We can try any dialogue option for now. Stand aside. I'm leaving. Do whatever you have to. Just get rid of it. I don't think so. Time to die. Oh shit. Let's see what happens if we just go along.
You won't regret this. Being a true soul, you know the Absolute don't like to touch nothing unclean. So drink this. It'll purify ya.
You recognize telltale flecks of werejackal blood. It's a potion of sleep.
Oh. It's like anesthesia, eh? Half-elf, drink the potion. Let's try to trust them for now. So far, nothing bad has happened. So what now?
This could have gone easy for you. Not now, though. I'll tear you to shreds.
Why though?
Get in here! We've got trouble!
Aha! So she tricked us. Every single goblin in this entire place tries to kill us now. So this was not the way to do it. Let's find out what the other conversation option is. Because I have a feeling we can get through this without killing all the goblins. Maybe we shouldn't even have gotten this far into it. So this is the good thing. We'll just try and see. Like there's 3 other goblin bosses, so maybe one of them would have gotten us to a point where we would have avoided all bloodshed. And that is the solution we're looking for today. So...
It involves you putting your trust in the Absolute. Simple.
Okay. Stand aside, I'm leaving.
I guess we're doing this the hard way, then.
What now?
This could have gone easy for you. Not now, though. I'll tear you to shreds.
So there's no way to get out of this without any issues. Okay. Okay. What do I do? Let's kill her quickly. Okay. Nah, this is not the solution I was looking for. Okay, so now we know. This ain't it. Let's load the previous Shattered Sanctum dialogue option. So I think we have to avoid the priestess. She cannot help us get rid of the worm or something, I guess. So this is important. Now we know that branch of the dialogue tree leads to shit. No matter what we do. So there's 2 more goblin leaders that we can turn to. Let's find out. Let's find out which one gives us the outcome we crave, the pacifist outcome.
You here to see Priestess Gut, Boss Ragslin, or the Drow? Well,
Ragslin.
look. Big Boots here has an appointment with Draw Ragslin himself.
I guess.
Throne room's at the back. He's communing, mind. So step soft.
Okay. I have a feeling that he will also try to kill us.
Racket.
So, Luna, let's do what we have to do, then get quiet.
Let's go, guys.
So much fun. Those things.
So which way is he?
Do you hear the absolute voice? Do you feel her inside you?
So let's find the next leader. This way.
I tell you, the scrying eye was looking at me all strange.
Can we rescue Volo while we are at it? Okay. Let's save the game again. And let's see, let's talk to her. To Gribbo.
Don't go bothering my pigeon. He's mine.
So I see. Do you have plans for this pigeon?
Keep him safe. Listen to him coo. Till I gets hungry or some such. What's it to ya?
Your pet is actually a rather famous writer. I was admiring him. I'd like one of my own. I hate to see such a lovely creature in a cage.
He don't mind. Keeps him safe from me mate. Raids make 'em rabid.
Oh.
Then catch one on your own.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach.
Don't have it. He looks weak, sick even. He won't last long in there. Let's do this. Oh, natural 20! That's a rare one.
Take him for a jolt, why don't ya? And don't let the lads snatch him up. No, tell him what they'll do to him.
Oh.
Bring him back when he's all tuckered out. Here's the key. Pigeon's all yours.
Thank you very much.
Look at this. I'm quite saved.
You are?
Joy to see a familiar face in such a precarious setting. I
see.
The story of your daring rescue of my person will live on for eons.
Get yourself to safety and quick.
I intend to do just that. A trusty invisibility potion goes a long way in a place like this. We mustn't tarry, but I'd hate for our friendship to end here. Please, won't you meet me once we've both slipped the goblin yoke?
Sure. A fine mess you landed yourself in. How did you get caught?
Why, by design, my friend.
Ow.
How better to learn the ways of a people than to live among them. I dare say the experiment has proven most fruitful, too. I'll be happy to share my findings once we've found somewhere safe to parley.
Okay, okay. Go to my camp. We'll talk there once we're both safe.
Soon, my friend.
Nice.
Soon we can share a flagon of something liquid and a tale of daring do. I'll slip away when the coast is clear.
Okay.
See you soon, my friend. I simply can't wait to pick your brain.
Okay. Now get out of here. Very good. All worked out. Dearest Elminster. Okay. This is a note from Volo. Let's pick it up. We'll read this another time. There's nothing else of import here. There's cabbage, there's some sweet potatoes. Let's pick those up. They're camp supplies after all. Okay. So this is one side quest handled. That was awesome. We managed to save Volo. And it worked out wonderfully, I must say. I'm happy with the outcome. So now from here, this time we know we cannot go to the Priestess Gut. Now we go this way.
Wants to know exactly where those adventurers came from. What are they doing? Hiding in trees? We'll smoke them out, no problem.
Another save. Let's go this way. Where's your boss? This way. Warrior Plague. They all are named NPCs. Okay, I think we need to go down here.
Juicy one. Them elves sure be pretty.
Uh-oh.
Wish I got turned a bear. Lucky.
Beastmaster Zerk. They dismembered someone here. And Butcher Vrag. Maybe we can find out what they did to the people here.
Hands off. This one's for the pups.
You
Okay.
have to see the bear? Just follow the noise. Wargs have been going crazy for it.
Oh shit.
Hope these scraps will satisfy the bunch when they're in this state.
Oh, Halson is here. So these are the pups that he talked about. He gave them some scraps, as he promised.
Keep it up, one.
Oh,
It squealed!
they're there.
Hit it again!
Keep your hands steady, three.
Stop them! Free me!
Okay.
Again! Make it squeal again.
Are these goblin children? He's helpless. Let him go.
Staying right here. The beasts came in here with those robbers, killed Dink and Minch too. Boss is thinking of serving it to the wargs.
Oh.
But first, three more stones. Make it nice and bloody.
Yeah! Hit his head! I want to hear more noises.
They're so weird.
But you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
Stop it.
How dare ya?
Release me! Get rid of them!
What happens if I throw a rock at the bear? Attack the goblins. If I attack these guys, will the ones outside turn hostile? Let's test this.
Time for blood!
Oh. Change of plans, I guess. He summoned a freaking spider. What is going on? Blindness? Oh, that's bad. Okay, Karlak, you kill that spider over there, please. Or kill the conjurer, rather.
Need to learn the hard way.
Nice. And that got rid of the spider. That worked out. A treat. End turn. So the fur is trying to leave the cage now. Yeah, warrior plague. Let them come. I feel like there might have been a way to free Halsin without killing like all the goblins, you know what I mean? Like what if, for example, you you maybe like parlay with the leader and then through that manage to free him, you know what I mean? Like maybe you had the opportunity to free them this way. What do you guys think? Is that actually an option in this game? Because that's like that's a thought I had. Okay. I mean, let's just see if we can get through this first. Once we've gotten through the fight, we might find a way. I wanted to spare the goblins, but that doesn't seem to be an option right now. So now, those are dead. Can I dash actually? No, I can't, I think. So let's head up the stairs to intercept the next guy. Why are you walking so leisurely, man? Miss. Oh, we need to kill one. I made a mistake there. I should have just killed them rather than walking up the stairs.
Taking position.
Okay, no. I don't know what to do. Wait. I want to try a different position. So, wait a minute. Did I save the game? No. Okay. Let's keep going with what I have right now then. I cannot attack from here, I think. Yeah. Wasted turn.
Got to press on.
And let's use ranged. Couldn't quite kill that one. Oh, difficult terrain, I see. Okay. Jump regardless.
Covered.
They're still trying to break open the gate. Let's wait. That was a strong miss. We have to stop them from getting away.
Onward.
We failed. They managed to get the 3 outside here, so nope, that's not it. Let's try to kill everyone first and let's see what happens. We can still like undo the fight later. And turn. Let's kill this one. Butcher Vrak. Okay, this ain't it. I cannot get through here, it seems. Let's go. Miss. Okay. Well done, Halson. Man, Halson is a beast. Literally. I wanted to spare the goblins, but it seems like I can't. Guess I'll kill the entire camp. Let's go for that then. This is what this game turned to now. And that's not the end of it. We will not give up. So now that everybody on this side is killed, let's go. This way. And let's give them a ranged attack. And turn. Okay. The gate is getting weaker. Halson can take care of that guy down there.
Have to keep going.
Why am I walking so slowly? Oh, it's I think because I'm loaded with stuff. So maybe I'll need to throw some shit away soon. Let me just so my guy is a bit faster. Let me just give some stuff to my other team members. Let's give my spear to her. Let's give my dagger to her. Let's keep the torch. Simple rope I can keep. Combat, I know. I'm still in combat. Rope. Pipe. Smoke powder satchel. Okay. This is better. Nice critical hit.
I am death.
Maybe I can attack these from here. And turn. And now you head up here, Shadowheart. And attack this one. And do your thing. Nice one. Nice one. Dude, Halson is a beast. He's so strong. What the hell? Him and Lizelle can take care of those dogs. She's ensnared. That's too bad. But we did a saving throw, so we are fine. Reckless attack doesn't work either. What about lacerate? Okay, no, nothing that allows me to get closer. Cleave. Nah, cleave is the AoE one. So I think the only thing I can do is rely on ranged attack for now. Let's use piercing shot. Gaping wound. Very good. Now it begins. Shit. I did expect some problems, but I didn't expect that. So let's get up here. I still missed despite standing right in front of her. Damn. Main hand attack. And shove away. And turn. And go and position yourself closer to their Shadow Heart so you can help. Nice one. We're getting there. We're doing way better than I expected, to be honest with you. So, main hand attack. Karlach, give this guy hell. Nice. That did it. So that's how it happens. Wonderful. And now we return and group up with Halsin.
Will ascend.
Very good.
Concentrate.
You go here. And you do a ranged attack from here on this thing. On this freaking beast. Nice one. Good hit. And now we did it. Let's talk to Halsin. Hey yo. We just saved you.
Should cherish all of nature's bounty, but goblin guts are quite far down the list. Not only do you speak with a bear, but you free it too? A true friend of nature. Or perhaps a lunatic.
Oh well, I saved you.
I owe thanks. I am the druid Halsin.
Glad I could be of help. You're Halsin, the Master Halsin of the Emerald Grove?
Yes, but just Halsin will suffice. Unbecoming to demand honorifics from the one who saved my hide.
I spoke to Nettie. She said you could help me with the parasite in my head.
Parasite in your head? You mean you have one of them?
Oh, he can feel it?
Oak Father preserve you, child. You're infected, aren't you?
Yep,
The
I am.
Flayer's spawn. But something's different. You're aware of the monster inside you. You don't bow to the Absolute like the true souls do. How is this possible?
I have no idea. I escaped from an illicit ship after being infected. Maybe the process was interrupted.
Perhaps. But I wouldn't want to place all my faith in blind luck. You weren't speaking lightly when you said you needed help. Let me tell you what I know. I've been studying these parasites for a while now.
Okay, no?
Ever since I discovered these so-called true souls are infected with them, someone is using very powerful magic to modify these tadpoles. They're using them to exert control over the infected.
I see.
Sorry to say, I can't undo that magic, which means I can't cure you. But that doesn't mean I can't help. I didn't find what I came here for, a way to remove the tadpoles, but I found the next best thing. I found out where they come from.
Oh?
That must be where these enchantments are placed on them. And it's where you'll find your cure.
This magic isn't typical of how mind flayers procreate, so all of this was for nothing. Tell me what you learned about the tadpole origins.
I overheard that the cultists are sending all of their captives to Moonrise Towers. Innocents go in, true souls come out. Given that all of these true souls are infected, it has to be the source for this magic.
Okay.
If you want to find a cure, you must head there and discover how the tadpoles are being manipulated.
Altered parasites? A cure at Moonrise Towers, maybe? Sounds like guesswork at best. You seem to know a lot. Will you come with me to Moonrise?
I wish I could, but there's still work I've yet to finish. Blood I've yet to spill. I've no right to ask more of you, but if you could help me, I'd be free to join your journey to Moonrise.
Okay.
I cannot allow these butchers to threaten my grove. The natural order must be protected.
Okay. Alright, how do I help? Karga was swayed by the Shadow Druids. She nearly sealed the grove.
Korga. I should have suspected she'd take things too far. I'll deal with her when I can. But there are other matters to attend to before that. Help me kill the leaders of this horde. Save my grove. Then I will help you. 3 deaths could win us peace. The Drow Minthara, the Hobgoblin Draw Ragslin, and that perversion of a priestess, Gut.
Okay.
They are the ones holding these parasites together. Remove them, and nature will cure itself.
Okay, having a shape-shifting bear druid at my side might make things easier.
My thanks. If you prevail, I'll owe you the debt of a lifetime. Be warned. My presence could make things more difficult. I can only restrain my bear form so much. I won't be able to help but attack goblins. If I join you, we'll likely have to slaughter this entire place. You may want to use discretion when approaching the goblin leaders.
I understand. Okay, then let's do it this way. Because I don't know which outcome is the better one, let's create a new save. And let's see which one is the cooler one. For now, let's tell him to stay here.
Sylvanas guide your hand. Focus on the leaders. That's all it will take to restore the balance here.
Okay. So this is now the run, guys, where we only focus on the leaders. Then we'll do another run where we see, like, if that one fails, where we see what happens when we actually take him along, because Halsin is quite strong, I have to say. I don't need anything from her. It's already dead. Yeah, just some gold. Let's pick that up at least. Let's see what this one has. Picked up. Potion, yes please. Okay, and I think that's it. We can get out. There's something in here. Doesn't seem to be the case. Is there something in there? Pick up. There's a wooden crate with silverware. Okay, but it's very heavy, like very heavy. Okay. A silk gland, viridian crystal, and gold. Okay. I think this is it. Let's go, guys. Time to clean up Goblin Camp. This turned out better than I could have hoped, but I just made a mistake. I overwrote the save where we talked to Halsin. So let's see what happens next. Now it's wildcard time. Let's go up. Curse of the Vampire. Nobody.
Best not to do anything suspicious.
Village to the east. It's abandoned.
Looks out.
Nobody seems anything the wiser about what just happened.
Get your eye off my
Our prey is elsewhere.
There's the drow. It was talked about. Oh, now we have some more healing potions. I should split those healing potions among my group members, right? I have 5 of them now. Inventory and equipment. Where is it? I have a big one still. So wait a minute.
They're prepared to fight for the absolute.
By type. Let's split this item and let's go. Boom. Let's give this one to her and let's split this again and give one to her. 2 and 2. I think we should give Karlak another one so everybody has 2. This is better. This is way better. So, yes, everybody has the potion at the ready. That's very good. Okay. Let's save the game again.
I didn't mean nothing by it, your ladyship. Honest, I didn't.
Through. Life, much like your words, is meaningless, whelp.
Night Warden Minthara.
To save the former.
Your scouting party has not returned, and half of the intruders escaped your guards.
Oh.
Sorry, mistress. We mucked up.
Until their sanctuary is found, I will take something precious from you every hour that passes.
Oh shit.
A trinket, a tongue, a limb.
Oh shit.
The lads will make the prisoner squeal soon enough, I swear.
Silence now, creature, or I will silence you forever.
As she turns to you,
Her armor's cool.
mingle with yours. A cold hand caressing your brain. The chamber melts away to reveal a dark, endless nowhere. In it you see a vision. The drow listens as a pale-eyed young woman whispers in her ear.
Oh.
One of those the voice spoke of. One of the chosen. The vision fades away.
Uh-huh.
A true soul in such a grotesque form.
How dare you?
The Absolute has a place in her heart even for Dathir.
Dude, I look awesome.
Generous than mine. Join my hunt, fairy, and obey me.
How do you know that I'm a true soul? Join you, I'm here to kill you. I have my own business to take care of.
This tribe is mine to command. If you have business here, then you report to me. You will join my hunt.
Why is a drow commanding a tribe of goblins?
They are servants of the Absolute. In sufficient numbers, they are an effective force. Expendable and willing.
I see.
But they do not have the wits to lead this hunt with me. Do you?
How do you know I'm a true soul?
You ask. Surely you feel the Absolute moving through me, just as I feel her in you. Now, you must hunt with me. In her name.
Join you, I'm here to kill you.
Guards, to me!
I'm here to kill you. Oh, rookie mistake. Good. Good. Well done. A scrying eye. So, that guy called reinforcements just now. Let's kill Minthara first, but let's get rid of this guy as well.
On the move.
There's many of them. Uh-oh. Let me just kill you real quick. This will be hard. I can already tell. Okay, so they're advancing on us. Everybody's rallied by the war cry. And Karlak took crap ton of damage. Okay. Okay, let's see what happens next. Everybody's here now. This is bad. We might lose this one. Oh shit, she froze me in place.
My faith will protect me. On I go.
Okay. Turn. Uh-oh. There's so many.
My injuries need tending. Not good.
They're rallying again. Cleave. I need cleave. Oh! I didn't realize you could have destroyed the bridge. I learned something new. Wow! I might make use of this later.
Soldier, I need your help.
Oh shit! 24 HP healed as if it's nothing.
Can't give up. Not now.
Tough. Alec, survive, please.
May the gods take you first.
Now this is my happy place.
Cheer me up, quick!
And another cleave, is that possible? No. That's one. What is soul branding even doing? They're blessed now, for like whatever that means. Shove her away. And turn. Another one dead.
A little help, please. I need healing.
I know. I'm trying my best. Another one down. And let's shove this one away.
Watch this.
Very good. She's still surviving. She's still going strong. And she healed herself again. This is bad. Let's kill this one. Whoops. That was a mistake. I should have just attacked because I'm dumb. Help her up. Okay. Then let's shove this one. And turn.
My injuries need tending.
And turn. Good. Missed 2 times. Well done. Undid some of that healing she just did on herself or cast on herself. We always fail. Okay. This is bad. Yep. We suck at this. We really suck. This will be a hard one. Okay. Okay, it's me against the world, I guess. Oh boy. You pissed me off, dude. This guy was the problem. Vow of enmity, eh? Man, she's strong. That's number one. Okay. Now it's one-on-one, I guess. And I'm still dying. What do I do? I can only attack. Yeah, this is over. Load game. And let's try this again. Now I know that I can collapse the bridge. That's important. And I also now know that she is definitely an enemy I need to defeat, but she is crazy strong. I cannot allow her to survive, that much is certain. I think I even saw her when we crashed with the Nautiloid ship. I think I saw her in the cutscene that happened when that ship crashed. Okay, let's try this again. There was a game over. But we can manage.
You look like you could kick the ass of half the scrubs in here. Bunch of drunken layabouts. No me though. I'm hard as they come. And I'm itching for another fight.
Could take the whole camp, you included.
Could do with more like you in my next raiding mob. Keep your blade sharp.
Oh, I actually wanted to provoke you, but I guess you just...
Got a message from the guards.
Yes?
We got visitors. Don't know who they are. Mercenaries, maybe?
Okay.
Interesting. I wasn't expecting guests.
Scrying eye. Can I manipulate this one?
The eye's glassy black surface reflects your gaze.
Oh.
As you gaze deeper, you feel a focus, an intent.
Reach out to the presence.
Lurching connection. The sensation of falling into your own image endlessly.
Like looking into a mirror while another's pointed at it?
Alarm. Then the presence withdraws, leaving a dull black mirror once more.
Okay. Whatever that means.
Plenty of lashes.
Your scouting power
We saw this conversation earlier.
is more generous than mine. Join my hunt, fairy, and obey me.
Join you, I'm here to kill you.
God!
Karlak, destroy that guy. Okay. That failed.
Despite everything.
Oh. I didn't mean to use a ranged attack, but it was a great success. Nice. We prevented him from sounding the war drums, so nobody noticed anything. Okay, next up. What the hell?
Stay focused.
Can I destroy that bridge? Let them come. Don't worry. We'll get this done somehow. We'll kill him somehow. Yep, the frickin' eye. I should have known. Let's use a ranged attack on the eye, so it cannot call more reinforcements. And let's intercept more goblins as they arrive.
Victory awaits.
And the two girls over here, they can take care of this one.
Ready.
Attack this one, please. And all of you now go at her. Full force. I'll take care of the rest. Shit. Lizelle lost 10 HP because of that idiot. What the hell? I'll use a ranged attack on him again. Oh crap. Asaday. We shall see. Unrelenting ferocity. End turn. Main hand attack on this one. And potion and end turn. And you Peppermint Thara again with your sword. Very good. End turn. Attack. That can happen. Not the end of the world, but heal. Okay. Good that we healed earlier. Yeah, calm down. Make it easier for me, please. Thank you very much. Oh crap. She did the huge heal again. I will kill you so hard, dude. I think let's use lacerate. Maybe we can make her bleed. Oh, she managed to save herself from the bleed.
Is all that matters.
That's one. And now attack her again. And attack her. Good. And nice try. Missed. She is very intent on attacking Karlak at every opportunity. So let's try a reckless attack again. The advantage worked in our favor. And turn. And turn. Good. And turn. And turn. Very good. This is going well so far. Oh shit, she managed to hold Karlak. Okay, and turn.
I am death. What should I do?
Okay, how can I help Karlak? Resistance on her. This guy is proving harder than even her. And she healed herself again. And turn. I'm losing patience. Dude, I'm losing to a freaking goblin rando. We'll help her up in just a second, don't worry.
Time to press ahead.
And
I'm ready.
can I give her a potion? Do I still have a potion? I think I used them way too prematurely earlier. I think I have a big one still. Let's give that one to Karlak. She needs it more right now.
Alright, Karlak. It's go time. Won't last much longer like this.
Good. Well done, Shadowheart. Survive. Now let's use another reckless attack on this one. And turn.
So much for peace. What path lies before me?
Now 4 against 1.
I am fury. I am death. Got to keep fighting.
Critical hit.
Not going to last much longer.
Survive as much as you can.
Dead.
We did it.
Seems these true souls have their limits.
Yep. This was hard. Stole everything she had. Very good. That wasn't easy, but we succeeded nonetheless. A gilded chest. Let's steal everything we find. Scroll of blur. A war map.
Ready to rest my weary head.
Okay. Okay, we'll take this.
Might be useful.
It might be, indeed. Night Warden Minthara, you're toast.
Easy path.
So this is the guy that made so many problems for us earlier. There's a potion of healing. Grab that. I need that for Shadowheart. Where is it? I think it's probably all the way down here. Potion of healing to Shadowheart.
I'd love to, thanks.
There is work to do.
Bleeding fast. I need healing.
How much farther can
Don't we all? We all need healing. Crystalline lens. I also need to redistribute some of my inventory. Oh, I have so much shit. Jesus. What is the heaviest stuff? Can I order stuff by weight? Can actually. I need those. Cannot put those away. Minthara at ease close. Oh, sorry guys. Okay, this isn't it. Let's see. I think the mace I can give to Karlak. I think the shaft and the spear tip I'll still keep. So much trash, man. I have so much to sell. There's, oh my god, there's so much water. Let's give to her. Let's give this also to her. Bullet. Okay, that's also better. I think I'm not encumbered anymore. Okay. Alchemist's Fire. Void Bulb. Tasteful Boots. Let's give this also to Shadowheart. And I think the Drow Leather Gloves. Let's give this to her for now. Okay. Yeah, I think this is it. Alright. No, I'm still weight down. Oh shit. Okay, let's see. Let's put this over here. Let's put this over there. Let's put... Wait. Let's give this to Lizelle. The shaft, and where's the spear tip? Over there. Let's put that away. The alchemist's fire we can give her. Simple rope to her. Sorcerer's rope I will keep. Gold chalice over here. Void bulb. Poisoner's rope. The grace thingy-magic. Boots of striding. Okay. What else? It's a mace. Could have equipped that this entire time. Good God. Sword of Justice is better than my greatsword. Let's put this greatsword into her inventory and make her equip it instead. And I think this is it. Very good. So save the game, new save game. We killed one of the 3 leaders. And we're all out of health potions, so the difficulty just soared again. What is this? Okay, this is just a brazier, it seems. We cannot go past this point, so let's return here. Paladin Oathbreakers, let's read that. Let's just pick it up. This might be important for lore reasons if you want to read it. Pick up. Okay. The Curse of the Vampire. Let's pick this one up. Your axe got broke. Let's pick this one up. We'll read all of this later. Elixir of Poison Resistance. And these goblins over there, they're all none the wiser, it seems, about what just happened here. Which is good for us, because it means we can still move through the camp without having to worry about any fights breaking out. Though, considering what we have in store or what we have as goals, we will end up fighting anyway. Because the weird priestess is over there. Can I just drop them down there? Smaller giant spider. Man, there's so much shit happening here. There has to be a smart way to get rid of all of them. So how do I do this? Let's go.
At least give me a sword! We want you dead, you dumb knuckle. Another outsider come to see the boss?
Yep.
Mind your manners now, or he'll throw you in the pit. Get down there and stop complaining! Dunno what the absolute...
Could I have prevented this? I think I could have prevented this. I want to try again. What happens if we just attack one of the goblins? Maybe that guy can help us. The guy who just got thrown down from the bridge or whatever that was. Dude, like, who is this Absolute? And who are these 3 people? Like, Minthara is one of the 3, like, is serving one of the 3 as far as I understand it. Or was serving, and we killed her, so that's 1 pawn down. So, let's go.
Moving ahead.
Let's attack these goblins.
I'll strike you down.
At least give me a sword!
You attacked someone. Only the guards are allowed to do that, as this one is about to demonstrate.
Fine. Attack. All of you come at me, I don't care. Let's see what happens. He saved the scared one. Oh boy. So this is This is the guy, True Soul of the Absolute, another evil one. Oh damn. We might not be able to do this. So this is the third boss. Okay, what now? Ranged attack? Very good.
On the move.
Basic poison. And turn. Okay, I cannot open that door. So let's, for now, wait here.
Only way out is through. At the ready.
Okay, how do I do this? Okay, and maybe I should just use the Ogre Warhorn. Let's see what happens. Let's begin. Who is this? More of them. True Souls, I guess. You aren't getting away from me. Who said that? Man, these ogres are hardcore. Let's go in. Let's go as close as we can. And let's use a ranged attack. I don't think we will win this, but I wanted to try it regardless. Yeah, this is just too many. But the ogres are the saving grace. Like, using the horn in a crucial situation could save us. Especially when we face Draw Raxlin or whatever his name. Yeah, no, this is not going anywhere. So what I think we should try is we should talk to this Raxlin guy. Because, I don't know, like, something about this guy is odd. There were like so many unknown species to me. Like, there was this guy outside who looked like a freaking D&D Chewbacca. Now we go in, there's a guy who looks like the freaking devil. Like, with like a steroid problem, I don't know. It's really, really different. I didn't know that these races existed. Oh, is this guy a tiefling? I don't know. Maybe tiefling with another body type, like a buff type. I mean, Karlak is quite big too. So now that Minthara is dead, we'll have to allow this to happen, unfortunately. We cannot save this guy.
We want you dead, you dumb knuckle. Not dead.
Unless you like big, bristling, hairy legs.
Okay.
I wouldn't go down there, mate. That's the spider pit.
Okay, and why are you throwing the guy in? Oh, shit, it already happened. Oh no, this... Holy crap, they are huge. I saw them earlier and I wasn't sure, but... Whoa. Now they're here to feast on the guy or something? Oh man, that's gnarly. Okay, what happens if we go now in... Like, we should summon the ogres in here next time we do it. What? Oh shit.
I command you, corpse. Speak. Reveal truth to the absolute.
A mind flayer.
By Vlaakith's blade, a geich.
Nothing. Must be reading it wrong.
What is this? This is not a tiefling.
The hobgoblin turns to you.
Hobgoblin.
Parasite squirms in your skull. You taste the ale on his tongue and the bile in his soul. The visions cloud your inner eye for a brief moment once again. You see the hobgoblin bowing before the armored elf you'd glimpsed before. The elf speaks of the hunt for a great weapon and the rewards that will go to whoever finds it. The hobgoblin's eyes gleam hungrily.
So it's the boss of the camp, eh?
Another true soul.
He doesn't speak his next words, yet they still rattle your skull from within.
You ever talk to a dead squid? Now's your chance.
I see. Let's see if we can do something. They don't know I killed Minthara yet. Study the corpse. Was this the mind flare that tortured you?
This mind flare's build is smaller, its garb plainer. A fearsome creature even in death.
Okay.
But not the one that tormented you.
Uh-huh.
Too roamed the Nautiloid. It would have seen you, known you.
Absolute says the dead squiddy had a weapon.
Okay.
I reckon the killer nabbed it and scooted off to that looter camp. We find who killed it, and we find who took that weapon. So settle in.
You feel Shadowheart's anxiety. The weapon the Absolute seeks. It's the artifact that she carries.
Oh.
The same one that protected you as you entered the goblin camp. Her mind focuses. Their suspicion cannot be aroused. They cannot discover that the weapon they seek is within their grasp.
Should we let the ceremony proceed? It seemed like it failed. If we attack, oh my god, should we leave before they? But if we try to leave, will they let us leave? We have to take this place apart, like we promised Halsin. Attack the hobgoblin. Let's try this. But they will attack us anyway. We might as well try to learn more. Let the ceremony proceed.
You choke on black smoke as the hobgoblin bellows his incantation.
Let's see what happens.
Command, you corpse. Speak and say sooth. Lucan ok, al koldek, shul kolkek.
This is some weird stuff. It worked.
The corpse rises, tentacles writhing.
What now?
Your heart seizes. Under questioning, the creature might recognize you as its killer.
Dig into Ragslin's mind and control the interrogation. Nice. Worked.
Ragslin's mind reels, then calms. He will speak as you command. With Ragslin's voice, you ask.
Who is the Absolute?
Who is the Absolute?
Ragslin frowns in confusion at a question he would never have asked. Then the creature speaks in visions. Curved drow blades, crude goblin torches, gnoll teeth dripping blood.
He's controlling all of them.
Mind flares arranged in a serene circle. Absolute unity. Absolute power.
Oh.
Damn it. That tells me nothing.
You feel Ragslin's suspicions. He'd never have asked about his master. You remain in control. Barely.
Okay. What were you doing in Faerun?
What were you doing in Faerun?
Again, visions flow through you.
Tell me.
Githyanki dragon riders, silver blades held high.
I remember that.
Troll panels melting, flesh pods spilled open.
Give them a hunt. They know something.
Suspicion floods Ragslin's mind. Your brain howls as you force a final query into his throat.
Okay. Why were the Gith chasing that ship?
Why were the Gith chasing that ship?
You see dark tunnels lit by noxious pools of brine. The darkness spreads through the earth. The sky splits open and nautiloids pour out of a void that consumes the stars.
What in the...
The corpse collapses, silent once more.
Wait, what does it mean?
No, no! I'm not done!
They're preparing an invasion.
Riddles, all of it. And nothing to show for the trouble but rotting squid meat. No answers, no killer, and no damned weapon. That damned Drow was right. Can't let her get all the glory. Seems I ain't done with you. Report to the Drow. Minthar is the name. She's mounting an attack on that blasted grove. Tell her you'll join her.
Consider it done.
Praise the Absolute.
If you knew, dude, I already killed her. That's okay, so we've got more problems than just the worms in our heads.
The Absolute honors you and slays her enemies.
Okay, what else is around here?
With the dead. Rivers and streams will flow with their blood. Their cities will be razed to the ground. And they'll
I wonder, can I beat this guy? Let's talk to him again. I'm about to die, like I have almost no health left.
what you needed now.
Goblins and Drow working together. But why?
The Absolute's got room for everyone. Long as you don't defy her. And nobody's that stupid. If the Absolute says to take orders from a Drow, then we toe the mark. No questions.
I'm in need of a healer.
You look spiffy to me. What do you need a healer for?
Dude, look at me. I'm closing some gaps in my group. Everyone needs a healer.
Well, let me know when you find one. Priestess Gut's better at causing pain than curing it.
Well, not very helpful. Leave. So when I kill this guy, everybody here around me will attack me, right? Now here's the thing. Earlier what we did when we talked to that priestess, I wonder if there's a reason to, like, remember when she got us into that room alone? That is our opportunity to kill her. And probably the only way we can kill her without arousing suspicion of the outside goblins. So we have to make her get us into that room, but we have to succeed in killing her quickly. That's the only way we can get out of this entire situation without any problems. And I don't think anything here is very helpful in that regard, but we'll just have to try, honestly. And then it's only that guy up there left, and if we have to, I'll frickin' summon the ogre. Like in the middle of an enemy camp, what would be a better help than 3 ogres? Save again. And now we try. Let's talk to her.
Now here's somebody special. The Absolute has touched you, hasn't she? Priestess Gut needs to touch you too. Hold out your arm so I can mark your flesh.
Fuck off. I assume this mark has a purpose.
Shows our devotion.
I talked all about this stuff earlier. I'd rather not go through this.
Cheap dark vision dissolves away. You stand before the goblin priestess in the temple once again.
Push deeper into her mind.
Floods into you, a tide of shuddering ecstasy. Her tadpole nestles within that mania, secure, hidden.
I feel you. Works both ways. And I saw some weird shadows swimming around in your head just now.
Yeah, let's go upstairs.
Help with that. Us true souls gotta look out for one another.
Any help would be appreciated. I need a healer.
You've come to the right place. With the Absolute's will, I can fix anything.
Let's do it then.
Let's deal with this in my chapel. It's private.
Good. Let's kill her.
Yeah, ain't we good enough for the Absolute?
I have an idea already. I will hide my guys in the room. I don't know if I have enough invisibility potions, but what I do know.
Oi, come here. I ain't waiting around.
Oh. So my idea is to have them wait just around the corner, maybe hidden. Toggle group height. But let's put them somewhere where they're out of sight a bit, maybe here. Wait, no. I think she can still see them. So let's ungroup first. Let's group them together. No. Okay, so they're all in one group now. Let's make them go here. Is that possible? Let's see what happens when you toggle group height. And now
No one stopped me yet.
I go talk to her. Save the game again.
I have something to ask.
Ready to clear your head?
I'm ready.
Want a crowd of gawpers. Everybody else needs
Shit.
to leave.
Okay, wait, do I have an invisibility potion? Or maybe several of them? I know I have at least one. Somewhere in my inventory, that is. It's a very, very pale looking one. I have a potion of speech. Just a die. Okay, I have only one potion of invisibility. Like, we saved the game, so we could try and just see what happens if we use that potion on, for example, Karlak, because she is among the strongest right now, and I could use her in my group. What happens if I toggle group mode again?
What a charmer.
And I place Lizelle and Shadowheart outside of the room, as I promised.
Efficient path.
1.
No time to dally.
And 2.
Keep going.
Like, basically my bouncers, they make sure nobody gets in. Though I don't know if Shadowheart is the best choice because she's close to death right now. Now that they're outside, let's try the following. Let's go to Karlak, use invisibility potion, and let's talk to her.
Ready to clear your head?
Yes, I'm ready.
Smart.
It worked.
All you need to do is open yourself to the
It worked.
Absolute, and I'll do the rest. Don't want anyone peeping on private matters.
It fucking worked.
There we go. Secret and safe. Well, secret.
Maybe get more potions of invisibility.
Creep across your mind like a pickpocket's fingers seeking flaws in fabric.
Allow her to rummage. Sorry, guys. Through your memories. Seal your mind against the intrusion. Attack.
Come on, let's go.
Good. Everybody's in the group again. She will now call reinforcements. We have to kill her in one turn, but we will try regardless.
I need your help.
We've got trouble.
It worked.
Hope she finds peace now.
It didn't work. Everybody's trying to kill us now. Yeah, this is bad. No. But, okay, we now learned some stuff. A, it works. It can work at least. B, we have to kill her in one turn, otherwise it won't work. So that's awesome. So that now we have confirmed something. Potion of Invisibility allows us in situations where characters want to speak with us one-on-one to actually sneak in other characters. Now my question is, what would happen if we took someone like Astarion, who's very adept at hiding? What if we placed him in that room too, had it in some sort of stealth mode, hidden somewhere? Because when we tried stealth earlier, it didn't work, so I assume that's out of question. But invisibility potions seem to do the trick. This is hard. You know what? Do we actually even need to wait for her to do anything? What if we just all attacked her all at once? Let's toggle group mode again. Let's close the door.
Here goes nothing.
Before she can do anything.
Light on my feet.
Why are you sneaking around? Why am I sneaking around? Why? How about you find out in just a second? Another save game. So everybody stand around her.
Reaction.
Have to keep pushing.
Okay, that's better. Way better. Now let's see. We just attack her.
Pick to fight. The consequences are hardly surprising.
Okay. Let's try again. As long as we are first, let's kill her.
Another fight. Let's go.
Power reinforcements. I knew it. Okay. So this is what we have found out now. She will always call for help on the very first turn after casting magic. So we have to strike her at least 3 times. So she's dead without alerting any goblin outside. Once she's out of the picture, we'll head out. We'll go to the room we were in earlier with like that big hobgoblin. We'll position ourselves exactly around him, and we will not even initiate the fight. As we stand there, we'll just call the ogres, and then all hell will break loose. Oh, this will be so awesome. Okay. I got a game plan now. Let's see. Everybody gather around. Yes, just like that. And now, we don't always need to go by protocol and conversations. Let's just kill this one. Nice.
Gone unnoticed. It's about to be returned in kind.
Critical hit, baby. Karlak, come on. Go wild.
Good riddance to that grimy wretch.
Perfect. That worked out better than expected. Let's take it all. So I got feather, a potion of greater healing, and all kinds of other stuff. Let's just check my inventory real quick. Let's scroll down. I think my inventory does some sort of auto sorting because I don't see everything I just looted from her. A camp supply sack, absolute warboard, the absolute sword. If the wielder bears the absolute's brand, they gain a +1 bonus on saving throws. Okay, guys, we are ready almost. Now we have taken down. Holy shit, this looks awesome. It's rare light. Oh my god, this looks so good. This is the one that I think, what was her name? Minthara wore earlier. This is some awesome looking armor. It's not good as my medium armor, but does anyone in my party even need light armor? No. Medium. Oh my god, she has only clothing. Let's give her this then. This is better than nothing. Oh god, this looks badass actually. Holy shit. Okay. Do I have some gloves that I can give her? I have, like, I think she already has good boots. Yeah, I'm just looking for some good gloves that I could maybe hand to her, but doesn't seem like we have any. I could give her... Nah. Death saving throws, let's give that to her, because she somehow attracts a lot of attention every time. The ever-seeing eye, I think this is enough. Okay. I'm so happy. This is the best result we could have gotten out of this. I'm happy. Awesome. So that frickin' goblin leader number 2 is down. We're doing quite well, I must say. I'm happy with the outcome of this. Okay. Now let's toggle group height again. Save the game again. And now we go to the pièce de résistance, the hobgoblin. Nobody's attacking. It worked out. Okay, nobody's attacking us. You dumb fucks. Okay, let's go. Which way now? Where was the hobgoblin? It's not this direction. It isn't over here either. Where was he again? I think... Oh, in this direction. Okay, I remember now. Let's go here. And once we arrive here, we'll call the frickin' ogres. We could also try without them, but there's too many enemies around here. Let's count them. So there's this guy. Who is he even? Like Kagran. He's also a named NPC.
That was intense. I wouldn't want to bump into that thing while it was still alive.
But goblins give you no pause?
Someone needs to keep an eye on these buggers.
Also?
I don't make a habit of questioning the absolute. Now quiet.
Oh, he's another zealous follower. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8 enemies. Okay, guys, look at my freaking HP. There's no fucking way. So here what we're gonna do. Here it is. We're gonna surround him just as we did earlier with the weird goblin priestess. Okay, everybody's in position, basically. Now, we save the game again. All hell is about to break loose. Holy shit, please work. Lump's Warhorn. What happens now? Oh, and we're not even being attacked. Bro, I will watch this. Like, I will watch this until the ogres are dead. And then we will go in and get the kill. We'll just chill out here. We have the best spot to watch this. Let's see what happens. Oh my god. I thought we would enter battle immediately. This is awesome. Oh my god. Okay. Guys, ogres versus goblins. Who wins? Any bets? I say the ogres will flatten everyone, which is fucking badass. I love this horn. Okay, okay, this is the boss, and these are his 2 goons. Arrest them, not on my watch. Who are you gonna arrest, dude? So what happens now? Boom, the fighting begins. Oh shit, he threw acid on him. Okay. And we're in the fight too, I think, now. Oh crap. Okay, then we take care of the hobgoblin while the ogres do the rest. And turn. Uh-oh. Don't attack me, please. Good night. Bro, we are not in the best position. But we saved the game earlier, so we'll just try. We'll see how far we get. Oh crap, he jumped down. Oh, now you think you're being smart with me, eh? One hit that one. Very good, rage mode on. Dude, these ogres are freaking awesome. I'm starting to wonder if I even needed their help. They don't, like, these goblins don't have as much HP as I thought they did. But I do need help against the hobgoblin. So yeah, there was no way around this one.
Death, you will not take me.
What? Bro, he just shoved her down. Holy shit. That I didn't expect. I didn't know that you could do that. Even with the ogres. This was very hard, actually. Can I just bring her back? I don't know where she is. Use the scroll on Shadowheart then. I don't know. Target is too far? Okay, fine then. Then I'll just attack. And turn. Dash. So how do I get her back?
No more than a few pecks. I'm afraid this spread is most inadequate. Our bargain is at an end.
Okay.
Unless perhaps you've a spicier deal. A fine offer.
Okay.
We are back in business.
Take the 500 gold and let me keep the horn.
Sound the horn when you are ready.
Okay. So, how do I get Lizelle back? Where is she? Shadowheart is dead? Okay.
Have a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
Where is she even? Where is Lizelle? Can't control the dead. Well, can I revive her? I can't even see her.
My injuries need tending.
No, she's here. Ah, okay. So that worked a treat.
Schools for careful footwork.
Did she get the same amount of experience, even if she was dead? 2696. 27. Okay, she has even more experience than I do, actually. How's that possible? Interesting. Ah, okay, Withers could have helped me too. Well, in any case, we actually managed to defeat them and we still managed to keep the Ogre Horn. Faith Breaker, holy shit. 3 javelins. And some key. I'm the king now. Okay, what do we do? Scroll of Speaking to the Dead. Kagran. Another absolute follower. Let's pick up the supply pack. You don't need the rest. I feel like the goblins were easier enemies than I thought. They were like level 1, some of them. They had like 4 HP. But honestly, I needed a distraction. If all of them had ganged up on me at once, like even if they were weak, I would have lost. I'm far too weakened. The Mind Flayer is nothing. Oh, look at this helmet. Wait, what? Who is attacking me now? Oh, another goblin. Where are they? Oh, the ones on this side. Okay, okay. So now I need to slaughter my way out of this place?
My path is true. Ready.
This is not good. This is not good at all.
Got it.
Come on, can't stay idle. Swift as my feet can carry me.
At HP, okay.
I will not know failure. On the move. Let's finish this.
Cannot heal myself right now.
Down the hatch.
And shove him away from Lizelle.
Still on my feet.
Shit, I messed up. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't want to do a ranged attack. Ah, I'm so dumb. Okay. Dude, like, we are freaking desperate. Look at my HP. 7, 1, 1, 15. This is the scariest moment for me in this game. Holy shit. Okay. We survived another bout. Just cage keys. No. I didn't want to talk to you. Leave. Oh, okay, let's...
Long day. I'll need to rest soon.
They're all hostile now. All of them. Aren't they? Yeah. I think they are.
Let's see what you're hiding.
I think all of them are hostile. This guy definitely. What happens if we go outside of group height? Yeah, I think they're all hostile now.
Can't slow down.
I think we have no choice. Gotta take them all down.
Here we go again.
Ready for this?
Might as well try.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Number 1. Oh shit, no, they weren't hostile. Oh, they're... Whoops. Oh, okay. That was my mistake. You see, like, I only triggered all of the other ones into the fight once I had killed one of them. Which makes me think that I didn't have to. But I killed the 3 leaders. So let's return to Halsin first. Let's see what he has to say. Oh, good God. This is such a slippery slope. Like, in my original idea of this whole fight and this whole quest, like, in my mind, I thought, okay, we'll probably slaughter the entire goblin camp. Like, how hard can it be? Like, I pictured, like, 10, maybe at most 15 goblins. Like, this is a lot worse. A whole lot worse.
It's been a long day. I need to rest soon.
It's locked just as bad. I think someone over here had a key, but yeah, I think I'll just have to go this way.
Don't want to draw any attention. These boots have seen everything.
When they turn away, we'll sneak past them. Oh, we failed. Okay. I think we have to lure them away from the other ones. Let's try that.
No choice but to keep going. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Like, my idea is that maybe if they're further away from the other goblins on the other side, maybe they won't alert them.
Have to keep going.
This is my idea, at least. Stop this or my friends won't rest until they avenge me. Yeah, sure, let's stop and let you kill us. You must be out of your damn mind, dude. Another one? Miss.
Give in.
Let's try another one. Miss. Get closer.
Pick me up, quick!
So let's try this now. Attack. Now that he's further away, it worked. So we don't alert them when there's a certain distance between them. This is good. Okay, let's try that again with the other one. Let's go.
Swift as my feet can carry me. I don't need any attention right now. Out of sight, out of mind.
I wonder, is this the spider's field of view, what we see here? Because they are still neutral. Okay. So when we can, like if possible, we should lure this guy around this corner to kill him. Okay. Maybe we can manage to like get some stealth saving throws despite being, yeah, hiding successful. But not for the others. Okay. This way. Okay. Oh wow. That's it? Then why are we still in battle mode? Oh, didn't see this one. Let's lure her out. And turn. Maybe we can lure her. Or we can just go up to her. Let's see. I should hide around the corner, like this. Yeah, now she dashes towards me and now I can get the others to go there as well. And turn. Come, come, come. Okay, now I'm weakened strongly.
Staying out of sight.
Don't burn yourself.
Oh, wait, why is this not working? Why can I not see? What's with the camera right now? The camera's being weird. Okay.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Ah, now it works. My turn. Okay. Maybe I can shove her down.
You picked the wrong fight, friend.
Why is this not working?
Breathe deep and move.
You must be kidding.
My faith protects me.
Okay, guys, this is very weird. I think this is a UI issue right now. I cannot really target her with my other characters. Did I just kill myself? I must be out of my damn mind for thinking that would work. Okay, let's reload that. So, I overlooked that there's one way up there. So before I can kill the guy on the floor, I have to get up to the one hiding. But I don't know, she's so close to the other goblins on the other side. Won't she alert all of them if I were to kill her? Maybe we need to experiment. Like right now, we are all trying to like get out of this. Don't forget, outside of this camp, there's more goblins, so we have to be careful.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Yeah, this is bad. And I can't even target the other one. So it begins. Where's the other one? Of course I can't target her again. Disadvantage. Because out of range, I guess. Yes, please get closer. Thank you very much. Oh, well, that's just great.
Make way.
Oops, I didn't mean to use ranged. I didn't mean to use ranged.
The hammer's gonna fall.
Now, how do I attack the other one? Path is too far. Okay, then we have to all get to the other side. And turn. You as well.
On my way.
You have to all cross the bridge.
My path be true.
Get up.
My turn.
Okay, this way. Missed.
I can't even catch my breath.
Okay,
Another step forward.
go up. Now we're on the same level as the other goblin. And now we should be able to aim at her. And turn. Same thing.
Keep going.
Turn.
I'm fading fast.
So now I caught her attention.
No time to waste.
Everybody get to safety. Can I actually shoot her from here? She missed. Okay.
It's hot in here.
What about her? Oh, it worked. Now you go around the corner. And turn.
Go from here.
She's still alive. Oh my god, this was survival.
With
Okay.
haste.
Dude, we are on our last leg. Like this is, I don't think I've ever been in a worse state ever since I've started playing this game. This is mental. Okay, wait. Now let's go talk to Halsin again. He was over here, through this door. This is why we killed Minthara. Is Halsin still here? Yes, he is. See if he can help us.
The ringleaders have to die. The very natural order of things is in danger. Thanks to them.
All the leaders are dead. The grove is safe.
You actually did it! The leader's dead!
Phew.
Praise Sylvanus.
That was hard.
That's not right. Praise you, my friend. The Grove owes you a debt beyond measure. Killing's never my first choice. But those three were too dangerous to leave alive.
Yep. I've done my part. Now tell me about Moonrise.
Let's get out of this pit, firstly.
Okay.
Return to the Grove. I'll make my own way there. I can see to some matters there, and we can discuss what comes next amidst more bucolic surroundings than here.
I assume. Okay. Did he just vanish into thin air?
My hands on everything.
There's some chests here. There's some chests also on the other side where, like, the hobgoblin was. So let's loot our way out of here. Whoops. I mean, yes, it's enticing to have all the food and everything, but we need to distribute it properly. Because I think this is also like part of the camp supplies, right? So we can rest. Where's the meat that we just collected? Where is it? Where is it? It's weighing me down. Fruit mace, you can have that. Karlak boots. Karlak should keep those. God damn it, inventory management is such a pain. Barbarian clothes, why do I carry those? The Unchained. Let's give this book to her first. For now. For now. So, let's keep looking through the loot. Yeah, this is camp supplies. I don't see really where you can look at the supplies, so I think this is here, right? There's a bag that contains, yeah, the supply pack for the camp. Horseradish. Is this the only one I have? I could swear there's more. Let's sort everything by weight. And let's... Yeah, this is the camp supply pack. Okay, we have way too much. Roughly cut ham, pork loin, pork shoulder. Let's get rid of the pig's head. Let's drop that item. Let's drop something else. What's unappetizing in here? Let's keep the supply pack. Ew, another pig head. Let's drop this item. He can stay. I think we have dropped enough. The pig's heads took a lot of space. Okay. So there's some chests up here. Let's open those. Let's see what they have for us. And there is something else in here. We'll check this room out in just a second. Let's open the chests first. It's loot time. We deserve that. We did so much work. Now we can get all the cool loot. I think... Heavy stone. There's nothing of use over here. Yeah, there's no... Like, one of the dead goblins had a key, but it's not really necessary to get in there. There's nothing of value. So let's leave this. And now let's go back to that throne room looking place. Because up the stairs, there was like a room that was locked off. And the idea is that maybe, just maybe, we might find some valuables over there. Wait, guys, don't go in that direction. Go here. Here, go up these stairs. And go this way. What happened? Are all the goblins gone now? Did Halston kill them all as he left this place? So, can't unlock this door yet. This way, this way. I could swear that last time we caught the 3 ogres in our unsuccessful attempt, I think there were 3 other goblins standing around in this corner. Okay, let's go up. There, this is the room I was speaking about. And there's so much stuff here. There's wooden crates and chests and trunks. There you go. So we use... Oh my god, look at all the riches. Okay, I think I'll make someone else go in, or my inventory will be full to bursting again. Amulet of Saloon's Chosen. Oh my god, I picked the worst person to pick this piece of gear up. Evocation cantrip. What does this even do? Saloon's Dream. Gloves of the Growing Underdog. Underdog's Bravery. Spring Step Boots.
Yes! Damon can use this to fix me.
Oh, we found something cool. Okay. Oh, this was just one pile. There's nothing more. Oh, god damn it.
Looking ahead.
Okay. What is in this? Ooh, okay, wait a minute. What if I were to give 1 bag of camp supplies to someone else? For example, there's 51 items here, right? But I have another bag with camp supplies. Here, I have 2 camp supply bags. What happens when I pick stuff up now? And I think it actually worked, yeah. I should do this more often. I should spread out the camp supplies among my group members. Did I just pick...
Parties are so much more fun than anything you'll find in Baldurs Gate.
Oh.
Or the Hells, for that matter.
Why do you know?
Not that I'm suggesting we stop for a drink, of course.
Wait a minute. I'll talk to her later about this. But I just picked up a freaking barrel. I need to drop it. Sort by weight. There. Smoke powder barrel. Please drop the item, dude. We don't need this. We just need the food.
I'll give it a shot. Looks empty.
This one. This one. No. Potatoes. And more potatoes. I think the rest is pretty much empty. What's in that one? Meat. And more meat. Okay, we made the most of it, I think. Now we have 2 camp supply packs that are almost brimming with food. Wonderful.
What's inside?
I don't need that. Now, what's here? When we go up this ladder? Oh, we could have been a bit more sneaky about all of this, I see. We could have just snuck up here and ambushed them, I guess. So many ways to approach a fight. It's actually quite interesting. Now let's go down here where the blacksmiths were earlier. Let's see if they have something. I wonder if the Blighted Village is still full of goblins now that we killed the entire goblin camp, because the ones over there were also serving the Absolute. And what about the gnolls now that we killed everyone here? Because they still serve the same master, you know? So, is there something on this side, guys? More hostile goblins. These are the 3 goblins we saw earlier. Okay. Let's just...
Breathe quiet. Move with care. Better be cautious.
Why is this not working?
Just out of view.
Is it because we are near light source?
That's a friendly looking shadow.
Okay. Let's just leave this place, guys.
Being in open view. Alright, time to skulk about. Another step forward.
This is bad. I saved, thankfully. I think we're in deep shit. Can we flee? I think there was the option to escape, right? There was something like that. I don't know what it was called though. Passives, items, custom. No, I'd rather reload when we went up there earlier. And just go back to that place and loot the treasures, and then I'll use a fast travel point, and this way we should be getting out of this camp without having to face any more goblins, because there's no way we can do this. No way. It's too much. I mean, we tried, you know. One thing I can do is, again, like, give the camp supply back, the full one, to one of my other party members. And that's that. Yeah. Okay. So what was it? I have a full camp supply back. Let's, as I planned earlier, pass this on to Shadow Art in this case. Okay. And now, when we return, Alison is already gone. Let's save the game. Something we forgot earlier when we looted treasure. Now over here, we go past this ladder again. This is so stressful. Okay. Where's the other... where's the other 3 was what I was about to ask, but yeah, there they are. now? Everybody up here? Let's get some treasure. This time let's send her ahead. Okay.
Let's see.
Can she unlock the door even if the key is held by another party member? Ah, okay. Ah, more infernal iron, that's why she was so happy earlier. Okay.
Yes! Damon can use this to fix me.
And now we pick up all the food stuff. This is very important. You always need food and drink. And don't worry guys, this time we'll save. This is smoke powder, another wooden crate. Potatoes. Empty. More potatoes. Another wooden crate. More potatoes and garlic. And there's only 2 left. More garlic and that's it. So I think that's it. So everybody gather here. Save the game again. Now let's see if fast travel works. Waypoints. Camp. Oh wait, this is Volo. So we could talk to Volo now, but I think I didn't want to go to camp. I first wanted to go to the Grove. Let's go to the Grove first. But that's good. So I can pick up the waypoints here on the side. I didn't realize that. I cannot navigate through the map though. Unfortunately. So, Emerald Grove environs. Finally. This group is about to fall apart, like in terms of just sheer health. Like one gust of wind is enough to kill us right now. But I have to say, I feel more competent and efficient with this group in fights in general than with my previous ones. Like with Gale, it was always kind of hectic.
A scout just reported. The goblins' leadership has been decimated.
Yes.
We might escape this place yet. And I hear you are the one to thank. I'm grateful. I took a collection from all of us. It isn't much, but you've earned it.
You can keep your coin.
Very good of you. Thank you.
You need it more.
Sin will likely want to thank you too, mind. He returned just a while ago. I believe he's catching up with Korga. As for us... No armies at our heels.
Amazing.
We can finally leave.
Yep, you deserve it.
We need not speak of farewells. We'll join your camp tonight to celebrate if you'll have us.
We'll see you there. Oh, we did it. Happy end. And all the children are gathered as well. New save game.
Give me a kiss.
Let's talk to Rika.
Heldrell didn't want us, and those druids sure as hell didn't either. But you risked your life for us.
Yep, I'm cool like that. Oh look, it's the jerk.
I'm glad you killed all the goblins. I hope you made them scared.
Hey, and you guys should stop stealing. Still grunting.
I left my sword in the cave. Don't tell, but I don't want to touch it again.
Oh, poor child.
At your age, I'd already spilled my own cousin's blood.
Holy shit.
Face your fear, or
Look how she looks. Holy shit. She looks also like blood covered, blood soaked, talking to a child.
It smells bad out here. I want to go home.
Yeah, kids.
I hate you. You killed all the goblins, and now we can't practice swords anymore.
What an idiot. That's children for you.
Yes, you are. Now, stop squirming.
God, it seems we might actually make it to the city now. Hope the neighbors are a bit more welcoming.
Yeah. It's kind of nice to talk all of them. This is like the best reward. Mole.
You do good work. If you can handle more than goblins, might be I'll have use of you in Baldurs Gate.
God, I wish I could punch you in the face right now. Sylphie.
Mattis says we should say thank you.
They're kids. They don't know any better.
Glad you didn't die. No discounts once I'm running the wider Baldur's Gate, mind.
Okay, who else is around? Let's talk to this one.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
It seems like everybody's like up in spirits now, which is kind of nice. It was worth all the effort.
I'm glad you came through it alive. We owe you more than we can repay.
That's all good. You'll need the coin more as well.
I'd have put good coin on you running off into the sunset, but you did it.
Hmm.
You stopped the goblins. Thank you.
You're welcome. What about you?
You took care of the goblins. Nice work.
Sure.
With the goblins dead, we might actually make it to Baldur's Gate.
Dude, there's so much more than I thought there were. There's so many.
You've solved one problem for us. Guess it's on us to solve the next.
Yep. Can't always rely on others.
You killed the goblins. Hope you made them suffer.
Yep. Okay, so talk to all of those. There's still this person. Let's talk to these two.
I expected goblins at our gate any moment. Glad to say that you made a prettier sight.
But you, like these guys have numbers. Like I didn't realize that there were so many tieflings here.
Watching gods. While I was training children, you were out cutting down an entire goblin camp.
I mean, I didn't really cut the entire camp, but if you want to, you can just tell anyone that I did. There's Zevlor.
We're ready to head to your camp. Are you?
We'll see you there. That's cool. So there will be a party in our honor. Let's talk to this one, Nadira. And then we can head down towards the grove and talk to the others. There's also that one woman in that shed that had the broken leg. We should talk to her as well.
What a mess. I wonder if the goblins have anything valuable on them.
Nah. That's her only worry. Okay. If there's... I mean, it's my worry too most of the time. Let's be honest. I think she has her priorities straight. Okay. Who's this? Eramas. Did I talk to this one? I don't recognize this one.
We made it somehow. Now we just need to get to Baldur's Gate.
Look, the clothes look really, really cool on these people. What the hell? They have really cool robes on and everything.
That's it. We can head to the city. Don't know about you, but I'm ready to start my life again.
One sorrow ended, the next soon to begin.
Come on, be a bit more optimistic.
We didn't die today. Tomorrow, perhaps, but not today. Thanks to you.
Glad I could help. There's Arabella, I think. Yeah.
Baldur's Gate, we're coming.
Everybody's more upbeat now, uplifted.
We couldn't have held them back on our own. Thank you.
So, what about you?
Back to worrying about road rations it is.
And the cook.
So many mouths to feed, but, well, that's not a bad problem to have. Thank you, truly.
Glad to see some goblin blood spilled from...
The young ones.
Sick of running from those rats.
The ones headed for the city for training. The sorcerer.
Dispatch those goblins myself, but it seems you managed well enough.
Oh god.
I wield a masterwork where a butcher's blade will do. My thanks, truly.
It was you, right? Who took care of the goblins?
Yep.
I knew you were a good one.
These three were very courageous. Let's see if Aaron maybe has some more potions for us.
So it's true. You scattered the goblins.
Yep.
Peace can finally return to this corner of the Sword Coast. Thank you.
I'm just glad I could help.
As am I. And I'm sure those poor refugees would quite agree.
Yep. I want to trade. Do you have potions, dude? Please. I'm dying over here. Yes. Do we have some large ones? No, it doesn't seem to be the case. Frick. Ah, too bad. Ah, well. Ring of Flinging, whatever. I think what I have here I must do, so let's pay in gold. And now I have some potions. And I will use all of them. Because we're about to die. So, where are the potions? Let me order my inventory first. Type. Okay, now let's split item, confirm, split item, confirm, and split item, confirm. I'll go into the party menu, and everybody gets a potion. You get one, you get one, split this one, and you get one too. Okay. I had a potion of greater healing this entire time? Damn. Next one.
Wanna dance?
This is better than the alternative. So while we are still weakened, we are now at least in better state than earlier. We are not close to death. We're just severely injured.
One day I'll catch a break.
Success. So now this way. So the entire camp is empty now. I wish I could have asked one of the children to give back the necklace from one of the guys who was sitting there. Like it was the necklace of his mother. I still kind of feel bad about that I couldn't do anything to get that necklace back. I mean, I could have tried to pickpocket the kid, but still. Alright, there's Damon. I need the new upgrade.
You saved us. I wasn't sure we'd make it through.
Let me see your wares.
But this is all I have.
Oh, wait. So I cannot upgrade? Okay, that's too bad. Huh. What happens?
Twist your way.
What happens if I use Karlak to speak with him?
Don't burn yourself.
You saved us. I wasn't sure we...
Okay, no, this is for later then. Maybe we have to look for him when he's in Baldur's Gate and then we can get more upgrades. Is the goblin still here in this cage? Oh, they actually killed the one. Yep, they killed that goblin, holy shit. The moment it was clear the goblin camp is no longer a threat, poof. Oh, the one that was sitting here is gone? Okay. Let's talk to the rat.
Something's on my mind.
The evil thing's in the chest.
In the chest? Let's create a new save game. The way games work, sometimes they attack you when you do something. Cabinet key. Cabinet key for what?
Just want a little look.
A drow poison. Oh. Okay. I don't know if that would have been useful. So this is about soul coins. And that's it. I think there's nothing else of value here. Camp supplies. A book. A druid's ledger. Scuffy vagabond clothes. No, nothing I need. Let's get out of here. Okay.
Moving in.
Now this way. And let's go to the druids. Let's see what Halsin has to say. Dude, I never talked to the ox. I can talk to animals. Let's talk to them.
Ah, you're addressing me, a humble ox. How quaint.
Okay. There's something strange about this ox. What is it? 12.
Something's off. This creature isn't what it appears to be.
Oh. There's more to you than meets the eye. Care to explain?
No. You are incapable.
Come on, old chap. I'm a devil for gossip. And I failed. Too bad. Roll again. That's even worse. I want to know. Roll again. Let's waste inspiration.
I'll tell you this much. I'm going to Baldurs Gate, with or without the rest of these poor sods.
Okay.
Now, that's all I have to say besides, and I really mean this. Moo.
God damn it. I wasted inspiration. Petty ox. Okay, god damn it. This is annoying. I wish I had not wasted my inspiration on trying to talk to that ox. Oh, there's Kaga and Halsin.
You took it upon yourself to undertake the Rite of Thorns. I ought to exile you from this place. Forever. Instead, I shall listen to the explanation that you owe me.
An error, most grave master. I beg your grace.
Grace is bestowed by nature, not me.
Wow.
You will stay as a novice anew. You have forgotten the ways of the druids, the natural order of things. It is up to you to prove the lessons have been learned once more.
So as you say. And so it is done, master.
Happy ending. She's not dead and she has a way to get better. That's all. She tried to imprison a child. Are you mad? Kaga's a traitor. You'll have your hands full with her. She shows great spirit, to put it mildly.
She shows great insolence. But time will humble her. And the Grove still needs her. You will soon see why. But enough of that for now. I owe you my thanks. The Grove stands. Nature prevails.
Yep, we did that.
And again, I am in your debt. Speak to Wrath. He will reward you for your efforts.
What's my problem? I need help.
Tomorrow morning, we shall discuss what is to come.
Okay.
The shadows. May Sylvanas forgive me.
At least you recognize your mistake. This is a beginning. A small one.
Ooh. A scribbled note.
Here we go.
What does it say? I never noticed that before. There's a fishing rod. Keep away from Tuffet. She is lazy as it is. Okay. A primer on mythical beasts. Wait, is this one of Volo's works? Miniature giant space hamster. Very little is known about this particular cryptid. Though stories say they tend to choose well-muscled human males as their steeds. Wait, is this Ratatouille? When they deign to visit this plane. According to legends, this creature retains a wellspring of indescribable power known only to itself, though it provides its steed with perhaps mystical, perhaps mundane courage. Unsubstantiated rumors claim the creature has a taste for human eyes. Oh, holy shit.
How long are we chanting?
By Sylvanus, the Tree Father, our turmoil is calmed.
Okay, let's go to talk to Wrath. Let's collect our reward for all the good we've done. And then I think we can finally rest for the first time since starting this game. This has been the longest day ever. Let's talk to Kaga. What does she have to say?
Sylvanus keep you.
That's it? Okay. Oh, let's talk to Nettie as well before we talk. What is over here? We will speak to Wrath in just a second. Where's Nettie? After all, we did what she asked us to do, which is free Halsin. Let's see what she has to say.
Blessed day. I was worried I'd never see Master Halsin again. You kept your word. Thank you.
You're lucky. You're just lucky I didn't swig that poison.
Look, I'm sorry. I didn't know what to do when you told me about that tadpole.
You're very welcome.
I don't know if I can ever restore Sylvanus' peace to this place, but I'll have the chance. Thanks to you.
Okay, let's talk to this bird.
Wing's still a little stiff, but I'm getting stronger.
Isn't it crazy that every animal has a voice line, and it's not just that? Like, they're not just fully voiced, they all have like their own dialogue and personality. Like, this is a crazy game, I have to say. What about you?
I think it's high time you all left. Our sacred grove has sheltered you enough.
You need a punch in the face, mate. Where were you during the attack?
In the inner sanctum, of course. It is not for us to fight your battles.
You disgust me.
I assure you, the feeling is mutual.
You done it. You brought Halsin back. Thank you.
Badly.
No, thanks is not enough. May Sylvanus bless you for all your days. I cannot imagine taking on a camp full of goblins was a simple task.
I didn't take the entire camp on, but let them think I did. Think nothing of it. I'm glad Halsin is safe.
As am I. The grove will be whole again. And I promised you a reward, didn't I? Let me show you on your map where you can find the cache. Take this rune. You'll need it.
Okay.
Place it among the pedestals inside our library. When the wolf glows brightest, everything in the vault below will be yours.
I have no clue what he means.
Leave. You are not wanted here.
So, he said he will mark it on my map. The vault entrance is over there. Let's go. Let's see what the vault has to offer. Wait, no, in that direction, sorry. Ah. This way. The Enclave Library.
What's in here?
Oh. Gith and Mind Flayers. I'll read that later. Dude, there's so many books here. So, where's the rune? Rune of Bear, Rune of Elk. Here. Oh. Where's my rune? Where's my rune? There you go. And now? Oh. So I did it. Nothing happens. Ah, dry throat. drink some water, but I don't know if there's an order to this.
There's
But
something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
oh, this is badass. And there's something here as well. I don't know what this is. This wasn't there earlier as well, but we will find out. Let's create another save. Let's head down first, I think. Let's go to the vault. Wow. It's a beautiful place. Yeah, I still have some capacity.
Eager for battle.
Let's send Lizelle. Secret Societies of the Sword Coast exposed. You pick that up, please? Potions, more potions, and an elixir of poison resistance even, and wyvern toxin. All of this might be very handy some way or another. Some scrolls.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Sorrow. Wow, this is a cool looking spear.
Beautiful glaive.
A glaive. Wow. What kind of... This is a slashing weapon too. Sorrowful lash. A glaive, 200, extra reach. Let me examine it. Wow. It looks beautiful. Look at the blade. This is actually really good looking. Okay. A druid note. The Emerald Enclave won't send help, even if I ask. This land is wounded, and the rot is deep, but it's deep everywhere. I can't wait for someone to come, but perhaps I need not face the darkness alone. Okay. I guess we fulfilled that hope. Robe of Summer, uncommon clothing. And Jay. Let's take that. Is there anything else here? In the vases, perhaps? Nothing. Nothing at all. Okay, so this was a bit more sparse a reward than I expected, I have to be honest with you guys. But then again, I guess it's better than nothing, right? And there's nothing else here to be found.
Something good here, I hope.
Maybe the vases? Maybe in one of them there's something unexpected, but I'm losing hope. Okay, I think that's it. Fine, let's leave.
Mind my step.
We did what we could. Now there was another stone door somewhere. Yeah, here, what is this? Let's save the game again. Okay.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
A vent. An underground passage. Am I supposed to be here? I have a bad feeling. Where am I now? I hope there's no monster here, else I'll be gone. Rune of the Bear. Wait, who the hell is this? There's a corpse. The Rune of the Eagle.
Glowing eyes are rarely a good sign. Best be careful.
What is this? A guardian statue. This is a riddle, I guess. What's with this guy? Why is there a dead person in here? What happened? Who is he? Key of the Ancients. The branches of the circlet are half fossilized, passed down through generations of druids. What happened to him? So there is a mystery afoot. There's something in here. Oh crap. Is everyone okay? Bro, there's traps everywhere. Where, just one question. Where does the stone door lead to? I just want to know. Where does it lead?
That's curious.
Bro, what is this? Okay, I see now. That means we could have arrived here way sooner then. Interesting. Okay. So, guys, I think next stream will be quite fun, but not this one. I will not continue the stream, like forcing myself through this after the goblin camp. I feel quite tired. Like if I continue now, I'll just suffer. So I think this is where I'll stop for today. And I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. Like this was quite the resolution to like a long ordeal that we have been sitting on, honestly, since we started the game, which is like saving the grove. And now I guess there's just some fun exploration to be done down here. And once we have done that, we can finally camp and go for a long rest. Jesus.